Are we still doing phrasing?
No. You know what? Let's go ahead and begin this shit show that we've got going on. All right. Who would like to do the recap for us? Recap last episode of Mirror Mirror.
I would, but I got lost in the goddamn library, so hearing this from Sylus' point of view would be, it's fucking dark.
It's dark.
We did do, you know what? We did do the last recap from Michael's point of view, who wasn't there. So let's do Sylus. Recap from the guy that wasn't there. Yay, Sylus.
Right, so here's the story so far. We made it to the High Society Rush Party. We heard a scream. It was Bella Demont's sister, Gemma Demont, who's ended up spilling a potion on herself. Then she sent us out on a wild goose chase throughout the academy. For Gemma's team, it was to retrieve the headmaster's staff. For ours, it was to get a Tome of Madness from the library. Now, when we got there, Sylus got left in the hallway, but got dragged forward by Faden and told to wait for the signal at the door. The door shut, and I think there was a battle on the inside, but I couldn't get through the door. Afterwards, someone let me in. I couldn't see exactly who. My vision was kind of fuzzy from hitting the door so many times, and I got lost in the library. But it turns out they were answering riddles. Faden was making nice with the librarian. Micheal and Manari got some new cool shit, and we ended up getting the book. We came back, had a bit of a party, talked shit. The bugbear got embarrassed, jumped in the pool. Jafar got tossed in the pool by Micheal, but Sylus didn't know it was Micheal. And we split drinks. Now we're here.
Wonderful.
I can't.
Oh, go ahead.
I can't believe you left out our bonding over elven cooking. This is so sad.
That's right. Lyra found Sylus in the library, and we had a moment over elven cooking. And we found out that lemongrass was mistranslated as lemons.
Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, so the last thing is he went into the pool, and then Gemma came out and was very surprised that everyone had come back, retrieved everything that they needed to retrieve, even asked your group, so you guys actually got the book, hello? And then said, basically asked all of you to come into the foyer, so they can begin what looks to be some sort of ceremony. As you guys all come into this room, she is standing not quite in the center of it, and then there are three robed figures behind her as you guys all come in, and she's just standing there waiting for the last one as Jafar soppingly just across the floor comes in, and you see him whip his hand and all the water come off of him, and he is squeaky clean with his hair done again as he takes a seat, and before Gemma starts talking, Bella comes up into Faden's ear and goes, Faden, when she gives us this little potion, act like something happens, okay? Remember, we took this early. It's not going to work a second time, but she's going to suspect something if we don't go, ooh. Just make a surprise noise.
Gotcha.
Wonderful.
Sylus, seeing the robed figures, just kind of leans back to Brock and kind of whispers to him, I got a real bad feeling about this.
No, it's normal for the pledges. This is what they don't want us. I don't know. It's cryptic fucking rushing bullshit.
Yeah, don't sit right with my gut.
It'll be us in those robes next year.
Never was a fan of robes.
Oh, really?
Idiot.
Now they get in the way when you're trying to walk. Always preferred pants.
I prefer to go naked, but that's me. I like the stone.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Brother Balgo often goes swimming naked.
Okay.
How many brothers does he have?
Oh, 13,000. Gemma goes, all right. From both Gemma and Faden's party, can I please have the 2 items that was requested upon you in this night of rushing?
Is she saying she wants it directly from us? Okay.
Oh, that's right. Manari has the book.
Gemma steps up. She hands over the staff, and Manari, you hear her whisper, and she goes, "Next time, make it a little harder, sister. That was too easy."
Damn.
Gemma just snatches it from Bella and then puts her hand out to you, Manari. And
You
yours?
should give over the book.
Wonderful, both of you. You represent some of the best students that have ever come into this school. You represent now a fraternity, if you will, a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a family of some of the most, not only smartest, most well-rounded individuals that have ever walked the lands, but you two have done your bidding without question. You two have done your bidding excellently and really prove that you are ready to be one of the high society. With that, we have a small gift. And she claps her hands twice. Clap, clap. And you see the robed figures each pull out in left hand a small cup, a right hand a bottle. It's a green liquid. It looks exactly like the shit you guys drink before you guys left. And they start pouring each of them 2 shots each. Gemma steps aside. She goes, "Everyone, come grab one of your glasses. Tonight, we welcome you in to the high society. But remember, you are still pledges. There's still much for you to do and much of our respect that you need to earn. You will not be welcomed yet into the high sanctum. You will, however, have access to the pool hall, and basically the south wing of this property. All of the rooms you cannot stay in until you have proven yourself, usually done by the second semester. And that is that. We do still keep our secrets, and we still must find out if we can trust you. If you found me brash at the beginning, know it was only because the weak-minded of you should leave. When you one day will be in my position, I hope you do the same to make sure that we do not accept anyone who cannot take a little jab into this great, great community. Now, please, a gift from us to you." And she puts her hands out, and the cult-looking people, they start to walk up to Manari and to Gemma and to all of you, and they just start passing around these little drinks. Manari, as you're looking at one of these robed figures with your special eyes, you could see like a little bit like underneath the mask and all this other stuff. And you can see right through that these are illusions disguises cast upon them, and it's just regular students. The one in front of this one is a tabaxi. This one's an Aarakocra. But you can see like right through their disguise. To the rest of you, like they all just look they look like they're identical or probably some sort of construct. But to Manari, as she looks through them, she's not seeing that. Also, same thing with Sylus. Sylus doesn't need to roll anything. These are magical disguises, and he can't see magic, so they're just normal people to him walking about. Which I should have told you when you were asking Buck about the robed people, but this is better.
Then retract that statement. Scratch that from the record.
It will be scratched from the record. As they go around, they pass out all of the juicy juice, the high C, the level up, the plus ones. Gemma looks at all of you and goes, To you all, you chosen few, to the ones that have made it past rush night and now are into the pledge phase, know that things will be requested upon you by not only by myself, but by everyone here, everyone that is higher than you. Get to know your other family. Gain our trust. Do things for us. Maybe a little homework every now and then. Maybe clean up the place. There are many things that we do here. We hold parties. We even have some of the staff members come, the administration. You may be asked to be lonely servants sometimes, and other times you may be asked to be greater than, to step across your bounds. But just know that every move you make and every step you take will represent us and will bolster this great society. And to you...
Sounds like you're going to be watching us the entire time.
For anyone that is part of the society, we know. When you fuck up, we know. And when you do great successes, we know. That is part of being at the top. Everyone, dear Sylus, has their eyes upon you. As both Gemma and Faden could tell you, being at the top usually means that you have a target upon your back. Now,
you don't need to worry about that. I don't have any false ideas of where I sit.
Well, as of tonight, you sit up high. And to all of you, salut. And Gemma and Bella look at each other, and Bella takes her shot and goes, Oh, sister, it's too strong. Oh. Very, very much
Wow.
so hamming it up.
Where's my deception roll for that?
Oh, you're all going to have to make them.
Well, I want to see hers first.
Oh, yeah, 100%. This is her deception roll. She got a nat 20 at 25. It is perfect. She gave a 100%. Very, very convincing. Sister, I've never had anything like this. You daft bitch. And she just kind of like walks over behind you, Faden, and smirks. Okay, ham it up. Can you beat a nat 20, Driz?
No.
Well, you're the one over here like, can I see her deception roll?
Silas is looking at his drink, swishing it, examining it, looking for specks or anything floating within it.
Oh yeah. As you all take a look at your drinks, it's crystal clear. There is no specks or anything in it.
Michael will drink his.
Manari tanks glasses with Ryra before drinking hers.
He tinks it. Oh.
Wow. This is like nothing I've ever had before. This is the first time I felt this power. It's truly unimaginable. Something I have never experienced or could have experienced before. Ever.
Can I just quickly drink it while she's distracted? Looking at somebody else.
You know what? Give me a sleight
wait
of hand.
for me then.
I should just do the my deception's better. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna try.
Hold on.
Oh no, okay. I'll look. For her. I'm gonna give you a perception, and that's what you guys will have to beat. Okay, that'll set the DC for her. All right. Sound good?
Okay.
Let's go natural 20.
Shit. Thank God no one asked me to roll for her first. That nat 20 on her had been like, well, you guys aren't gonna be able to do shit. That's persuasion. That's not perception. Well, we'll.
We can't see any rolls. You might have them hidden.
Oh, I do have them hidden. My bad. Yeah, no, she let me do public on this one. Since you guys didn't see it, it's fine. Perception.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Fuck.
It's a DC 20.
All right.
I literally could not beat that roll.
I solemnly swear I'm up to something stupid.
Okay.
Even with a nat 20, I'd be at a 19.
Silas, did Silas hear Gemma saying that this would have
Fuck yeah.
Michael?
Okay. Let's we're gonna do this one at a time. As Faden tries to, as basically she's watching Gemma going around. Bella gave a supreme performance. You know, no one suspects shit from her. Especially because it's her sister. Her sister doesn't really give a fuck about her. It's probably more of that than her actual deception. And her sister doesn't actually care. So Faden tries to like sneak the drink real quick. She gets caught. She is actually really bad. Like she tried to sneak it, but then like she met eyes with Gemma and then like just drank it anyways. And then
Do I have to do deception now?
yeah,
'cause I got
and
caught.
then Michael did his nat fucking 20. Everyone believes it. Jafar walks up to Michael and goes, "Really? I feel like we may have had this a little earlier. You've never had anything like that? You think it's different?"
Jafar, I truly have never had anything like this ever.
Oh my! I'm gonna press digitate this a little bit then so it goes down smoother. I made it taste like Jello. I love Jello.
Fucking hate this guy.
Faden,
Oh god, here we go.
19. She looks at you. There's varying levels of failure. She looks at you and she goes, "It's okay. I'm pretty sure your sisters have told you all about it. Don't worry."
Yeah, I expected this to happen. I was warned. I don't say who warns me. I just go, I was
Yeah.
warned.
It's all right. You're all going to feel something a little bit different about your bodies. Don't worry about it. It's natural. We just want to make sure that you have a step up on the world. You know, you're going to be starting from somewhere a little bit higher than everyone else. And as such, we expect higher things from you. Okay? Now, how about it's been a long night? Okay. You guys are all going to go back to your dorms, get a nice rest. We will see you guys on the weekend. Every Friday night, come back here. And we'll do a little partying. We'll go over things that we have for the school. And other than that, you're free to go. Oh, one last thing. So much of you might not know this. Our sponsoring teacher is Miss Helen Hardy. Okay, don't get on her bad side. Just don't. Okay.
Ah, shit.
She's sweet.
Really
No, she's actually in the game room right now. How about before you leave, just pop your head in, say bye, say thank you. How about keep everything that I had you guys get, tonight just between us? And she's not like real active in it, but she does sponsor us. We have to have a teacher sponsoring this thing, so just don't upset her. Okay, you guys got it? Okay, good. I will see you guys all next weekend. Okay, get the fuck out.
Right.
Hey.
The rest of us don't need to roll.
No, it's fine as the row people just start walking away as she got in conversation with her and as Michael and Manari like walk by, or my bad, Michael and Lyra walk by the door, they see somebody in a game room to the north. It's this bird, an Aarakocra, pink and white feathers, sitting down playing some board games and having some snacks.
Board
She's a
games by
night owl. Yeah, she's in here by herself.
Just playing board games by herself.
Yeah.
For one player Monopoly. Let's go. Hello,
Yes.
ma'am. I'm one of the new pledges here. It's wonderful to meet you, the club's sponsor. I'm Michael, by the way.
Hello, Michael. Who are the rest of you?
I'm
There's-
Manari. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss.
Name's Sylus.
Where's Lyra?
She's
Out
fucking
front.
dead and gone. Oh no.
She was just after
Ah,
me about it.
My name is Faden. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you all for joining. I hope you guys have a good time.
It's fantastic. Are you here often?
Only whenever we're doing club business. The sponsor has to be around. Make sure that nothing nefarious comes up. By the way, you're all new students. Are any of you conjuration wizards? Will I be seeing you in class?
Not I. No, not me.
I'm a rogue, so you probably won't see me very often.
Oh, that's a good joke. We don't see the rogues ever.
Rest assured, I'll never be able to see you, and you probably won't see me either.
She
It's
opens
'cause she's
her.
blonde.
She stops smiling so hard, and she opens her eyes as she looks at you. Woohoo! Can't fool me. As she sees herself in your eyes. Don't lie.
Rest will widen.
Sylus is looking at the chessboard and says, "Knight to G6."
We're playing checkers.
I was gonna say that. Fuck.
That looks like a chessboard from the map I see.
I know. That's why this was fun. This is better. She puts on the checker at what would be G6. Oh. Checkmate. Okay. You can go. We'll see you next week. Oh,
It was wonderful to meet you. Have a good night.
make sure you bring me something shiny.
Shiny. Got it.
Are you
Silas
dying,
is just
Charles?
Visibly sweating.
Oh,
Silas is staring at it and just says to himself, "Could have sworn it was a chessboard when I walked in here."
Conjuration.
Lyra?
Sylus, not the most observant person ever.
No, you didn't see it. It was a chessboard.
I'm pretty sure they're both played on the same board. It's just the
No,
pieces
they
were-
had chess pieces on it.
I don't think it did.
I swear to Mother on High, it was a full chess set.
Okay, Sylus. I believe you.
Yeah, no, I know you're horseshitting me.
I trust you implicitly. With my life, even.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't have scampered off on the first exploration.
Uh-oh.
I had to go to class. Sorry if I want good grades.
And that's enough to leave us face down in melting water?
I was also passed out at that point. Sorry, I can't unconscious walk.
It seems like you did.
He was dragged out by a doppellyra. Didn't he say
Yeah,
that?
Lyra pulled me out. Apparently the Doppel Lyra. You should be asking her, why didn't she help you?
Why is doppellyra an asshole? I agree.
I think Doppel Lyra is into me.
You think everyone's into you?
Because they are. Have you seen me? With my perfectly average butt.
Lyra,
That's-
Lyra leans over and spits out the fluid that she's been holding in her mouth this entire time at your feet.
To drink. Oh, Lyra, that's not very elegant.
Since
No,
when
but I
have
wanna
you
know
known
what
me
this
to be
is.
Elegant?
Silas is holding the cup he palmed still open, still with the liquid in it.
It's probably sugar water or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna find out.
Probably less disgusting than what we drank the first time.
I imagine it's the same stuff as what we drank the first time, except it just doesn't have an effect because we already took it.
Well, I'm assuming they have an alchemist here, so I want to take a look.
Or this one is poison, and I'm going to be dead in the next 6 hours.
Not on
Something
my watch, you
specific.
ain't.
Can you cure poison, Sylus?
Well, if I find a few herbs, yeah, I can.
There's a bush over there. Could you use that to cure poison?
Well, depends on what it is.
It's just a random fucking bush.
Silas is going through the garden.
As Silas goes through the garden, he starts looking and going through it. Make me a
God,
survival
if
check.
anything.
Right?
Awesome. With a 12, you're not noticing anything in here that you could use to cure poison.
Well, they don't have any antidote herbs around here.
Looks like she's dead then. Oh well.
Yeah, I could probably find some on the grounds if you give me enough time.
She's poisoned. She doesn't have time.
You want me to start looking now?
Michael,
I mean,
will you make me
Silence.
Michael, will you make me a perception check?
He's teasing you.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
With a 12 to the south of literally where you're standing, you look over and you see that there's some thyme growing out of the ground.
I will pick up the time. You could use this to season your food with. I'm pretty good at surviving
very
myself.
funny.
Give her the time. Give her time.
I hate it here.
Give her a bit of extra time.
I get it. I ain't laughing, but I get it.
I don't have the time for these shenanigans.
Seriously though, if you want to cure poison, you should probably prepare ahead of time and not try to cure them after they get poisoned.
Well, curative is still better than preventative. Your other choice is none.
But if you can get a curative now, so that when they get poisoned later, it's better, so that they don't die while you're trying to make the curative.
I am so done with this conversation.
Like,
Thanks to
if
us.
you got into a fight and would you bring your sword into the fight or try to find a sword after the fight started?
It's a trick
We're all
question.
done with this conversation.
It's a trick question. I always carry 10 knives on me at once.
It's a trick. Don't answer it. He's tricking you.
A knife in the hand is better than 3 in the bush, as they say.
What if you have 3 in the hand?
Keep your hands away from the bush.
Awesome. So you got you
This is what my dad warned me about.
precisely. As you guys
Small
start
kind of bush.
moving, you guys start going, of course, back to your barracks, back to where you are. As you guys go through the portal, talking a little bit, you hear someone speaking. It's very late at night. Actually, you know what? Give me one of you guys give me a survival check for time.
One or all?
I don't care. We can find out who can tell the best time from the moon.
It's
Lyra.
me. It's always
It's
me.
Lyra. Lyra, you look up and you go, motherfucker, it's 238.42. You know the
Who the
second
fuck measures times with points?
for
Atomic
seconds.
clocks.
Yeah.
Atomic people.
Anyways, it's just before 3 a.m. As you guys start walking in, it's late as fuck, going through the Deadlands portal back to the main campus, and you hear somebody talking. You hear 2 people. How about all of you give me a stealth roll to not... would you guys like to eavesdrop, I guess, is my first question.
I would.
I
Awesome.
will eavesdrop.
So
Yup.
you guys can give me stealth just to see.
Of
Manari-
course, the blind one.
Why is Manari so bad at everything?
Everything.
Because you're blind.
Every time I have to look at your fucking character sheet, I get worried because I'm like, oh no, their shield isn't working. And then I have to go, oh no, they have 11 AC with the fucking shield.
And then, in true Russian history, it got worse.
Jesus Christ. All right. So, as you guys
What's the
start,
party average?
that doesn't make it. Don't worry about it. We got it. So you guys start to come in and you hear the voices, right? You hear people talking, and you guys go a little bit quiet. Don't worry, your stealth rolls will. You guys will actually get a little bit again, varying degrees. You hear your teacher.
Don, we need to have a discussion about what you were doing in the Deadlands on the day that everyone arrived and why we found one of your pink feathers. What were you doing with my students?
As you guys peek around the corner, you see to the north Victor Roblin and Arthur Quilldragon, the enchantment teacher, speaking. You know, Victor, you are suspicious for no reason. You're always asking questions and concerns. My feathers upon the ground? It's a boa. It's an old thing. My grandmother gave it to me. Maybe just one of my feathers blew in there. I do not think so, no. I've already told the headmaster. Your days are numbered. I've had an eye on you this entire time, Arthur. You'll not get away with whatever shenanigans you are trying to pull within my house. We both share the Deadlands. Don't forget that. They're not only yours, you wrinkly sack of shit. They are also mine. And tell Arden all you like. I have done nothing wrong. Despite your worries or concerns. You know, that feather, looking at it, could just as easily be as Helen's as it is mine. How about you go talk to your little conjuration friend and leave me be? With that, as they talk just a little bit, Manari and Sylus kind of like stumble over each other, and Sylus like shoulder checks a fucking wall, and Manari comes spilling out into the middle. Look, speaking of, there's your precious little students.
Maybe move us into position.
You guys can. As they both go to look, you see Arden just walking up, and Victor. I'll deal with you later. Don't you worry about it. Students, what are you doing up late at night again? Why do you no sleep? None of you.
Leaving the rush party?
Who are you?
Sleep.
Which society are you working? Oh, are you? Only those two are caught up, unless the rest of you want to come out here. So
I think Michael chose to hide.
I'll come out because fuck, it's already over.
Yeah, all the juiciness. So yeah, he comes out. Who is it that you pledged with?
High society, of course.
Oh, that's a great choice. Always, and he pats Manari on the shoulder. For the best among you. Under Helen's tutelage, you shall do just fine. But do not let it get away in your studies. That is an extracurricular activity.
Absolutely.
Of course, sir.
Speaking of
I'd never let you
extracurriculars,
down.
He looks over Manari.
well.
Yes.
we got an alchemical instructor here. I'm thinking of taking up potion crafting.
Oh, that is me. I do necromancy. I also do curses. And I teach the potions.
You got any extra room to sign up with?
Of course. But do not put too much on your plate, Sylus. You have much to learn and much to prove.
Think of it as being prepared. And Silas shoots a glance at Michael.
Just so you know, it is not just a clash of potions. We also go over curses and diseases. Are you
Both are
ready
good to know.
to be out at night, learning the ways of the vampire and the lycanthropy?
I do know a little bit about diseases from Reese, but other than that, my knowledge is kind of limited.
Good, we shall explore your mind. But not tonight. You all need to go to bed. You have a long day tomorrow. I shall see you in class, right? And he glares.
Of course.
Yes, of course. I'd never let you down.
Good. Manari, have you
Yes?
been reading up on your spells like we talked about?
Yes, sir, of course.
Okay. Pop quiz. What does Toll the Dead do?
It lets you see undead.
That is
in-
incorrect! And he
What
smacks
do you
the shit out of
mean?
you. That is not what Toll
oh
the Dead
no!
does.
Oh no!
You have
Oh, I know this one.
failed.
I know this one. Toll the Dead gets you a coin from their passing.
No, it is not. You are a fighter. You are not one of my
It
stupid.
allows you to hurt people more who are already hurt.
Ding, ding, ding. The rogue knows it. Manari,
Melts faces.
study your spells.
Yes, sir. Of course. I'm sorry.
Okay. Get on. You cannot always depend upon your deity, little miss. He may give you the power, but it is up to you to know what your power does. We?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I expect more from you next time, Miss Manari.
I won't let you down. I'll study, sir. I promise.
Okay. You're a good girl. And he like pats your head. I trust you. We of the Underdark must stick together. Now, go. Get some rest. Wait, hold on. Manari, why are you in day classes? Why are you not in night classes?
I don't know how to answer that question.
She doesn't even know when it's day or night. It's not her fault.
I
Oh,
thought we were all supposed to take classes together as a team.
specialized classes can happen at night. Miss Manari here does not need to sleep, only a respite for 4 hours. She also is weaker out in the sun, much like I am. Night classes would be that is why you don't know your spells, Miss Manari. You are studying in the day, not at night. Study at night.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay, go. I won't keep you. Oh, did you all pass? Or did you join the high society?
Yes, we did. It was quite simple a task, really.
You all did not have something to do with the book taken from the library, no?
Absolutely
book?
not.
I checked out a cookbook from the library.
Hmm.
What do you
You're
mean
gonna
you
cook,
checked out the
Silas?
cookbook?
Well, I thought you were helping me read it, Lyra.
Manari, did you have
She will say
anything to
absolutely
do
nothing.
with
She will
the
say
book?
absolutely nothing.
And yeah, Faden, of course I cook.
Can I
didn't know
use
you
my
cooked.
mage hand to like make a distraction in the bushes but behind him?
Yeah.
Ruffle some leaves.
Okay, I'll fucking do that.
She'll pleadingly look behind her.
It'll just rustle the bushes. Just
As it
Who's out
rushes,
there?
so he goes and he rustles the bushes. Silas, you don't see any bushes, and you just see a mage hand going. The rest of you see bushes rustle. He goes,
would he see the mage hand?
I
no.
don't see the mage hand.
He actually, yeah, my bad. Silas, you see and hear nothing. The rest of you, bushes. You see Victor. Oh, what is that? All of you get out
Minori
of
will
here.
run and hide behind Faden.
Technically, wouldn't I hear the rustling but not
No.
see the hand?
Nope. I
Technically,
said-
no one sees the hand, so
I said what I said, Silas.
All right.
He goes, what
Well,
is in here?
goodbye.
No,
Let's go.
okay, I will see you tomorrow. Get a night of rest. Manari, study your spells. I will ask you all of them. Look
I
into
feel like
pain.
I feel like that was just Shep taking a piss.
Lyra's
Lyra!
in fear.
Let's go.
She gives him like a polite bow, and then hastens to catch up with the goon squad.
Gross.
Silas yells back, I'll sign up for potion classes first thing in the morning.
It is already done.
Thanks.
All right, so you
You
guys.
do it before he asks us questions.
Please don't let him ask me any more questions.
Poor Charles and Manari. pop quiz in the middle of a game about your own spell book, your own cantrip that you can literally look at.
Yeah, I didn't want to look at it. It's cheating.
It's true. Anyways, yeah, you guys go to bed. That night, you some of you share a room, some of you don't. Actually, Manari doesn't share a room with anyone. She has a solo room. Faden and Lyra actually have a room, and funny enough, Micheal and Sylus also have a room.
So we're not co-ed dorming.
No, it's not co-ed dorming.
That
You
would
guys,
be unwise.
you guys go on. You guys go to your own things and do your own stuff. Sylus, I'm sure, probably hopefully gets some sleep as Micheal doesn't sleep. This first night, what does everyone do? We just go straight to bed. We have a nice little nightcap. Do we try to reconvene anywhere before we go on?
I
Play
actually
with my
would-
mage hand.
Wait, you
Oh.
what?
I just I mess with the mage hand to get more accustomed to having
Oh.
it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Silas wants to talk to Michael since this is the first time he's had a chance to sit down and ask him about what's going on between the mausoleum and now the ruined monastery and now.
All right, you want to do it in your guys' room together, or I guess the question is, where is everyone? Are you guys going to stop in like the hall before you guys go to bed, or are you guys just going to go all to your own rooms?
I kind of want to go check out the bathroom.
Yeah, me
The
too.
bathroom would be a good idea to see if there's any evidence still there.
Yeah, but it's
It
a
was a
ladies'
girls'
room.
bathroom. Yeah, it was a
Group
girls'
huddle in
bathroom.
the girls'
nighttime.
bathroom.
Who's in there peeing?
That's not the point. We want to check it out
Jafar, probably.
because of the broken mirrors. Maybe there's something
Yeah,
to see.
probably Shafar.
Ew.
Fucking geed.
Wonderful. Which that's what I get for taking it away. It's fine. You guys go into, who all is going to be going into, so you guys go downstairs towards where the bathrooms are. We're just going to do this here because there's not too much. You guys go downstairs towards where the bathrooms are. Do all 5 of you decide to go into the ladies' room?
I will stand in the doorway. Not technically in the ladies' room.
Silas will stick with Michael out in the hall.
Awesome. Other 3.
Or going in.
Yeah.
Awesome. You 3. As you go in, there are several stalls in the ladies' room. There are 10 stalls and 10 mirrors. You notice in this one, now there are several different bathrooms and everything throughout the school, but in this one, out of the 10 mirrors, 2 are missing, and 1 is smashed. Is literally, it looks like somebody like broke it. The other 2, they look like they were taken down very precisely, procedurally off, and then it looks like somebody literally took like a fist and knocked the fuck out of one of the mirrors and shattered the glass everywhere. They've come in, like somebody's like come in and cleaned it up, but you can still see like there's shards and everything where they haven't like taken the entire frame down to clean it up properly, as this was pretty new. As you guys are looking at it, who are all 3 of you going to check to see it? Does anyone have detect magic first and foremost?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Would you like to detect magic in the room and see what you find?
Yes, I absolutely would like to do that.
Awesome. Go ahead and do that.
Just give a cute little. Where the fuck is detect magic on
I
on
got
my
you.
thing? Thanks,
I might hit
buddy.
it. I'm just gonna put that there. That doesn't actually matter. Don't worry about that part. So for the duration, you sense the presence of magical within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use the action to faint a word, find like visible creatures, blah, blah, blah. Anywho, as you come in, your detect magic, you use your shield as your spell casting focus. As you go to cast detect magic on it, you like put your hand behind there, and you say, what do you say? What do you say as your verbal component?
Baba Booey!
Okay, you put your hand on the back of it, Baba Booey! And the rest of you see this face come into the mirror shield, and it goes, "Hello, Manari. We are detecting faint signs of magic. And it looks like somebody maybe had a dimension in here at some point.
What the
Some
fuck does
sort
that
of-
even mean?
Oh, I'm detecting whiffs of another plane. I am detecting whiffs of maybe some sort of disguising. What do I see? There's a slight residue upon the mirror that is broken in the back, but as far as I can tell, it looks like maybe a bit of conjuration was used within this room. Thank you once again for using your detect magic spell, and Baba Booey to you too, madam. And it disappears.
She will look down at her
Wow.
shield, wondering what the fuck just happened.
I need that spell.
My shield has gremlins in it, apparently. Great.
Well, this tracks with what the mistress said about, them coming from other planes and whatnot. This sounds like it was probably the doppelgangers doing.
Of course, it's always the doppelgangers.
But could this mean that there's more of them now?
Hmm.
Lyra,
Hi, that's me.
that is you. Will you do me a favor? Back on the back wall where it looks like it has been broken. Something seems to be amiss. Why would this one be broken? Yeah. Will you make me you make me an investigation upon this broken mirror?
Oh yeah. Highest hint in the party, baby. Let's go.
With
Represent.
a 7. You go to look at it, and something doesn't feel quite right. It seems right, but as you start to look, the only thing that you notice that's different than the other mirrors and this one is that seems to be like some sort of like crackling or flaking in this mirror, where the other ones are just like smooth. You know, like the like old ass mirrors that start to crackle and shit.
Yeah, like the part on
there
the back
any-
that actually makes it a mirror starts
Yep.
to
You
fade
said
off.
there's still glass in the pane.
Yeah.
Can I put my finger up against one of the pieces?
Yeah.
Is the reflection touching itself?
I don't know how to answer that. What are you trying to suss out here?
Like
If it's a two-way mirror.
if it's a two-way mirror or not.
With that though.
Oh, no, it's not a two-way mirror, because there's only like like most of the mirrors like busted out, it's just like little things, but no.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Around the frame, I guess. Can I feel around the edges of it
Yeah, sure.
for any incongruities?
Yeah, do me a favor. Make me another investigation check, and just so you know, if it's a low roll, you're gonna slice your little fingies.
Ouch.
No worries.
It's okay, Manari can kiss it better.
17. As you go, basically like fill around, see like why this is different. Everything looks fine. It looks like they could have just as easily gotten this mirror out as the other ones that we're taking. There doesn't seem to be anything within the actual like framework of it that would make this different. Not a door, nothing like that.
Can I try and take it off the wall?
Yeah, sure. As you go, well, okay, so there's like screws in there. You want to use your dagger to like undo them?
Hell yeah.
All right. So you take your dagger out and you undo them. There are 12 screws going all around the frame. As you take off the frame, from the wall, shards of glass goes and basically like fall down into the sink onto the floor and break
Can I collect some?
a little bit more. You can, but hold that thought for just a second, okay? Outside, Sylus and Micheal, You're just standing here.
Yep, as the ladies walk in, Sylus turns to Michael and says, Michael, we need to talk.
Of course. Anything.
Look, I need to know exactly what happened between you passing out in that secret chamber, in that crypt, and waking up.
I told you, Lyra, apparently the doppelganger, grabbed me and took me out.
You don't
That is
remember.
about all I remember.
You don't remember anything else. Where'd you wake up?
Fuck. I don't
You
I
you
woke
woke
up
up in the
in the
infirmary next to with Victor there next to you.
I woke up in the infirmary with that atrocious goblin next to me.
All right, and what time of day was it when you came to?
I don't
Morning.
know.
It was morning. Remember, yeah, you woke up. You woke up next to him, and he basically walked you to class.
I woke up in the morning, and then he immediately escorted me to my classes.
And you remember nothing else. You just passed out, spent the whole night on your ass, and woke up with the teacher's escort back to class.
Pretty much. That's all I can remember.
All right, look, I'm going to fill you in with what happened to us. Me and the ladies, woke up in that crypt chamber that you discovered when you fired off your hand cannon and opened the chamber wall. But they got dragged in there after we all passed out. And when we came to, the wall you broke down was filled back up. Someone wanted to trap us in there. Now, here's the thing I don't understand. Why would they take you out and leave us in there?
I have no idea. Maybe because I'm the one that awoke them? I also faintly remember being cloned, so maybe the doppelganger had some kind of affiliation towards me. I don't exactly know.
Unfortunately, I can't confirm what you're saying.
I mean, you could use your gut feeling and try to tell if I'm lying, or try to suss out my intentions.
Look, my gut is just trying to piece this all together. What I'm trying to figure out is why they walled us in there, why there was a room full of acid and poison, and what they were trying to do. I mean, I broke down the wall and busted my shoulder, and we spent the night camping in the mausoleum. When we woke up, it was the dead of night.
That does sound strange, but I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea why they would have done that or why they carried me out specifically.
That's what I want to know. It's just I feel like I'm missing something, and it's got something to do with you.
If you're missing it, I'm also missing it.
At this exact moment, you hear, "Why, hello, gentlemen. What are you doing out and about at this
no.
time at night?"
Of
Without
course,
Chopping
Jafar.
mushrooms.
to him, I say, "Hey, Jafar."
Well, hey there, best wingman ever. How are you?
Of course, he
I'm
shows up
here.
outside of the ladies' bathroom at night.
You guys are right next to the men's room.
Shh, this is my story now. I'll tell it the way I want to.
Why are you in front of the ladies' room? Is everything okay?
Yes, we're just escorting our teammates to the bathroom for the night.
Oh, that's smart. I heard that. Don't tell anyone, but I heard that a couple of the girls have went missing here recently. They're gonna, Arden's gonna make some sort of announcement about it tomorrow.
If people are
know,
going
it's
missing, why are you out here alone?
It's not me. It's only been girls.
Do you know which girls have gone missing?
I heard something about who was it? It was oh yeah, that Gemma. They were looking for a Sam back at the house, and don't tell anyone. It was in my enchantment class. A Miss Quest. I only met her once or twice, but Jafar seems. I'm Jafar. Arthur seems kind of wigged out about it. But we told him, look, it's, first day of school, right? I mean, I guess people go missing. With all the rushes and pledges and stuff, it's got to happen, right? You guys, right?
Right.
I don't think that's normal.
It is odd. You wouldn't have a way to divine an object's memory, would you?
Let me see. Let me crack open my book here.
That'd be a question for a divination wizard, not an enchantment wizard, would it?
I mean, wizards can know any spell from any school. It's just that some are better at it than others.
I thought they had specialties.
They do, but they can still know other schools' spells.
Yeah, unfortunately, the book that my parents gave me that's passed down, it has, it's just full of enchantment spells. Let's see, as of right now, I don't think Tasha's Mind Whip will help, or Silvery Barbs.
Are you saying this guy's a legacy creep?
Yeah, I don't have any way to do that as of right now. I'm sorry there, Best. What can I help you with?
That's okay. I just found something and I would like to know where it came from, but I'll just have to find some other way.
Are you sure? Maybe I can... What is it?
It's just a note I found. But if you do hear of someone who has something that can do that, definitely let me know.
Let's see where a note came from? Hey, you got it. I'll ask Arthur. I bet he knows.
I got another question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know where I can find some holy water?
A holy water? Probably Victor.
Of course, it goes back to Victor.
Well, I mean, he is a vampire who's studying Valkyrie. Do you guys not pay attention? His whole thing is
I know. I just didn't think a vampire would be storing holy water.
He's trying to cure vampirism. That's why we have vampires on the ground, and his whole thing is he wants to figure them out, and that's what my parents said. That's why he went down to the Underdark before he had even become a vampire, was to study. His curiosity almost got him killed, but it apparently got him unalived. And at this very moment, the three of you hear a crashing sound coming from inside, and Jafar goes, Oh my! Is someone being stolen?
Inside the ladies' room or inside the dorm room?
Inside the ladies' room. You
is
guys,
this Lyra taking down the mirror?
Yes, it's Lyra taking down the mirror, but the three of you just hear glass breaking inside.
I will kick the door open.
Boom! You kick the door open. You basically, if we were actually in my map that I got rid of because I didn't think that you guys were actually going to ever come down here, it would be like this, and you would just see like Lyra standing there at the mirror, like trying to gather it, as Manari's like rubbing her fucking like staring into one of the mirrors, just like, hey there, bestie.
Just absolutely
Sylus
marveling.
And then like Faden
like
picking up some, and then Jafar goes, you guys can't be looking in the ladies' room. That's how I got beat up in when I was a little younger. That's a
emergencies have different rules.
No, that's a big no, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to I need to put my foot down here. You can't be doing that. It's not okay.
Jafar, if someone's in danger or there's an emergency, rules go out the window.
That's what I tried to say, and I got my ass kicked. I'm telling you right now, that shit's not going to work on everyone.
An emergency, though, or were you saying?
What do you mean on everyone? Like you did it more than one time?
But is that Lyra? Hi, Lyra. Well, anyways, boys, you look like you got your hands full. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and go to bed.
As Jafar leaves, Sylus turns to the ladies and says, "What happened? We heard a crash."
Manari doesn't even notice him being there. She's just staring in the mirror blankly. Just playing through a conversation in her head, taking in absolutely no details.
You pick up some of the mirror fragments, Faden.
I wrap them up carefully.
Okay.
Like make sure they don't.
Put 'em in your
anything.
little. You put them in your little baggie.
Yeah, but not in the egg bag.
Okay, good.
What if it
How's
reads in the
Iggy
vomit
doing,
bag?
anyways?
The vomit
I don't
bag has
know.
already
How
been
is
passed
Iggy
off.
doing?
We'll do a daily test to see how you've treated it that day at the end of every day.
Oh no.
Left it in a fucking swamp for 16 hours. That's how.
Let's go,
It's pretty
swamp
rough.
egg.
It's a swamper nickel. Awesome. So you guys collect some of the pieces. They look in. And what are you guys gonna do now? You guys done investigating?
Yeah. I think we should go now. I don't think there's anything else for us to see.
Awesome.
Can I ask Michael to make an insight?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Bubble booey.
From your conversation with Sylus, you get the feeling that Sylus doesn't exactly trust you.
Trudge.
Interesting.
That's some
This
DM
is so
shit.
sad.
All right. You guys decide to go to bed for the night and wake up bright and early for your classes tomorrow?
Manari will spend all night studying.
Awesome. Perfect.
During the night, Silas puts the concoction that Gemma gave us that he didn't drink in a good sealed container so we can keep it for later for potions class.
Okay.
And starts taking a few notes.
I will read the Elvish cookbook.
I'm so sus of everybody now. Damn.
Before
He's
Silas
like
goes to sleep.
little bumpkin detective.
I'm gonna give him the list I found.
What'd you say? I missed that.
I found this note at the High Society. It has those two names which Jafar mentioned earlier on it.
Sam and Miss
This is why
Quest?
Yes, Sam and Miss Quest are both on it, along with several other names, including our group. Seeing how Sam and Quest are marked off of it, I think this might be some kind of hit list or something.
Silas reads through the note. Are the names unisex or just the ladies' names?
Oh no, there's boy names on here too.
Gotcha. So it's unisex.
Do me a favor, Silas. Give me a history check, would you?
Sure thing.
With an 8, you have this nagging feeling in the back of your mind that something's amiss here, but fuck it if you can't remember. It's like it's like a word going missing. Like you're trying to say a word and you can't fucking grasp it. That's what you're feeling at this moment.
Silas is just kind of staring over the note, reading through the list of names, and then he looks up to Michael and says, "Can I hold on to this for a bit? I feel like I know something, but not yet, or I'm missing something."
Go ahead. I've already memorized the names. By the way, Chef, do I know what race Silent Quest would be?
You didn't think to ask Jafar, but you're more than welcome to do it next time you meet him.
I have an idea.
You're pretty sure, aren't you?
Yeah.
I believe, yeah.
Some specific names are on there, but not others, and I'm like,
What is the
interesting.
exact, can you message me the exact list of names?
Oh, yeah, Michael sure can. He's got the exact list.
Exact with crossed off?
Yep. He's got it.
All right, I would like that.
Awesome.
Oh shit.
Anything else you guys are planning to do tonight before tomorrow morning?
Just reading.
Perfect. Faden, go ahead and give me a religion check, would you? Unless, hold on, before you roll it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you plan on doing anything with this eggie before bedtime?
Well, I think I'm supposed to keep it warm. I imagine I'm keeping it with me at night because if it gets cold at night, it probably would be sleeping with me in the bed. Because I'm not gonna set it on fire like somebody else suggested last time. So I guess I'll just keep it really close to me so it stays warm.
Like, worst case scenario, it's omelets. Best case scenario, it goes well.
Don't forget, it comes from the water, so you might want to put it up in, somewhere.
It's in the bag of water, isn't it? It's supposed to be in like a little aquarium bag.
Well,
Like, that's what we
that's
talked
what I
about
was saying.
before.
Like, if you were pulling it out,
No. I'm just leaving it in the bag, but like the
okay. You're
aquarium
sleeping,
bag, and then
sleeping
yeah.
with a water bag. All right, you don't do anything
Yeah.
special with it besides sleep with it.
You know what? Well, okay. How cute is this egg? Is this egg like adorable,
God.
or is it pretty colors?
no.
What does it look like?
You ever seen a Game of Thrones, the dragon eggs that are all scaly?
Oh,
This
so
one,
sca- oh,
this
so
one's
badass.
that, but this one is green and black.
Ooh.
How big is the egg?
What did I?
Tall.
Yeah, it's like a foot
It
tall.
was like a big ass egg.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I'm
big.
carrying around a big egg.
Yeah, she is definitely carrying around a big egg.
This doesn't necessarily mean it's like round, like because eggs can be all kinds of different shapes. Like,
This
if you've
is
seen, like
th- th-
dinosaur eggs. They could be like long.
This
and
looks like a
skinny.
dragon egg.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, you know what? If I've been told specifically to take care of it, like I have,
Mhm,
I'm gonna sing it a lullaby before bed.
Cute.
Awesome, sweet. What do you sing it?
I don't know what the song is called. Have you ever seen that movie Babe?
Nope.
Okay, there's this scene in Babe where the old man is singing to the pig, and he's like, if I had words to make a day for you, I'd sing you all morning, golden and true. So I sing that whole song to him, and yeah.
Give me a religion check with advantage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm laying down. It's hard to sing. Okay.
It's
Judge
okay.
me right now.
No, it's beautiful. I said that's why This is very good, very good. Manari looks shocked. She hears you down the halls with her crazy ass hearing.
I didn't work. I didn't let me do advantage on it. That's not good.
With an 8, you feel the bag. You wake up in the middle of the night around probably, well, not in the middle of the night because you're not even. Well, no, yeah, that's right. You do sleep. You wake up a couple of hours later and you just feel like the water isn't getting hot enough, and maybe this egg slept. It has been spending too much time in not warm enough waters.
Can I just? Can I take it to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god, you want to change out its water?
Well, I'm gonna get into the tub with it, and we're just gonna sleep in the tub in the warm water. Because I'm a fucking Triton, it doesn't matter. Like I could just stay wet all the time if I want.
All right.
I'm going to follow her.
I would keep the water warm. Just be like, turn the water as warm.
So the
and then
two of you don't stay in your rooms. You actually stay in a bathroom, right?
Yeah. If I have an
I need
inkling
to sleep.
that something's wrong with it, I can't just not do anything. I have to go.
Sylus, are you going to do that thing that you're planning on doing?
I'm going to do that right before morning classes after getting a full night's of rest.
Okay. Just know that there's going to be several times where you run into Faden and Lyra.
Got it.
Awesome. And Manari. Anyways,
I'm scared.
He's planning on doing something at night, and I just wanted to let him know who he would be seeing walking around campus around those times. I'm assuming Manari would probably go down and chit chat with them, as she also doesn't need to sleep sometimes.
Yep, not the first night, but following nights that will be happening.
Yeah. Awesome. All right, we're going to go to the next morning. A couple of probably about 2 or 3 days later pass. Okay. And this was a Friday. Yeah, it's Monday morning now. Okay, you guys spent the time studying. Would you do me a quick favor there, Miss Manari? Would you roll me a
Please don't pick something at bad at. I'll die.
It was unfortunately for you, the thing I was going to have you roll was religion. Because I was trying to be nice because you're a cleric. However, that's not gonna work. So we're just gonna go with Arcana. We roll me an Arcana. Let's see how hard you were studying over this weekend.
Not one. Okay, fantastic.
15.
Better.
You did decent. You studied pretty all right. You were pretty all right.
Nice.
Oh, that Hatter. I will send you that later. Okay.
As opposed to the other Hatter.
Sorry. So I'm
Double
getting
Hatter, not real Hatter.
I'm also getting
Private
DM'd.
stuff,
I'm
private
sorry. Yeah, I'm like, I'm seeing the word Hatter. All right, school day, awesome.
Before school day over the weekend, Sylus would like to use the Sending Stone booth to call home.
Oh, we're gonna call Papa.
E.T. call home.
Pa or Cousin Reese, whichever is available.
As you call, you hear. Why, hello. This is the Steel Pegasus. What can we do for you? You need it. We slay it.
Hey, Sylus.
Yeah. What's Hey, Pa, Sylus is on the phone. You hear? Get. Well, hello, boy. How are you doing? How's class? How's school? I didn't expect you to call me already. You're gonna make my old heart sing.
Hey, Pa. Good to talk to you too. Class is going well. Trying to fit in. But,
Did you talk to Elgor while you were there, boy?
I did. I ran into Auntie on the first day. She told me to stay out of trouble or she'd have my ass.
You know she will too. She'll fucking get you like a fish if you cross her.
Ain't that the truth? Pa, I'm calling you because it's an emergency.
Oh, what's wrong? Did you, Sylus? We talked about this the last time that we were in Baylor.
No, not that. This.
I'm not
this
going to be a
isn't gonna-
grandfather already, am I, boy?
No, this isn't gonna be another whorehouse run like what happened with me and Balco and Conrad.
Okay, because Balco, he already brought one of them ladies home, and by the way, when you come out of school, we got a wedding to go to, so make sure you come out with your best suit on.
I figured as much. Balco could never stay out of trouble. But listen, one of my teammates and friend, he passed me a list, and Silas just kind of make sure nobody's eavesdropping. Pot's about the spider.
Are you talking about the spindles? What about them?
Look, there's a list of other students. All the names seem to be elves. I think they're here.
Silas, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this once. Do not get involved with that.
Well, there are some names on that list that I can't afford to leave alone.
There's only ever been one job, boy, that we had to refuse. We had to back out of. Now, we did it.
I know.
We didn't
I
like
know.
to. But Silas, if they find out that you're with us and you interfere with whatever they're doing, that may as well come back on us.
I don't know.
But if you find anything, you need to talk to Auntie Elgor.
I'll bring it to her first thing after class. I needed to let you know.
Jesus, Jiminy Crickets. Well, it's not like I can go there, Silas.
I know, but if they're here, it means they found a way to get here. It means we ain't the only ones who can build bridges.
Well, the real question is, how long they been there?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I mean, we just sent you there. Boy, I'm going to have to talk to you a little bit later. Go talk to Auntie, okay? She said she needed to talk to you anyways.
Right.
So go talk to Auntie. Stay out of trouble. And please, boy, do your best not to get involved with this. Those are not people you want to deal with.
I'll try, but I can't make a promise on that.
Keep your nose clean. Come back home, Silas. If anything, we'll try again next year. Maybe we can scrounge up some money. Maybe we can get your tuition back. We can send you to one of those different schools. You know,
Don't worry.
I do not want repercussions for us abandoning that job to come back upon you.
I get it. Thanks, Paul.
Well,
You know I always try my damnedest.
well, don't take your shirt off. You have the steel Pegasus tattoo on your back, and I'd hate for anyone to see it and put two and two together. You don't go around telling everyone you was with us, so I don't want them to find out. I mean, I don't care about people finding out. Be proud of who you are, but if the spindles are there,
I know. I'll keep it on wraps.
shit. We were supposed to get a reputation while you were there.
Well, talk to the one we wanted.
Talk to Auntie Elgor. And let's get this cleaned up. Just don't get a target upon your back, boy. Go there. Make us, I'm proud of you. We're proud of whatever you do. Okay? But remember, if things get hairy, you fucking kill them kids. You take your sword and you decapitate those bastards if they come after you. Because violence is always the answer, Sylus. Whatever the question is, violence is the answer.
I always find a way to come back with my head held high.
You come back with your head held high, and shit, if you have to come back with a few other kids' heads held high, that's okay too.
Thanks, Pa. Love you too.
All right, I love you. Be safe. Sharpen your blade. Don't just be sharpening your Peter.
That's Conrad's line.
I know. All right. Love you. Crazy little bastard. And he hangs up.
And Silas heads off to class.
Awesome. You guys head off to class. Anyone else trying to make calls to people?
Nope.
I'm not
Nope.
gonna make a call, but I would probably try to find Jafar and ask him what race Quest was.
Wonderful. You know what? We're gonna switch this today. Manari's not calling Papa?
No, not yet. She's taking a well-earned rest from her lovely parents.
He asked!
He's gonna show up at the school now.
Oh.
He's gonna rip the school apart to find you.
I put you guys back on the starting screen just because literally everyone's here. So it's the weekend. Whoever you guys want to go talk to, you're more than welcome to go up and talk to him. I know Michael said that he wanted to find Jafar. Awesome. I'll put you over there with Jafar. Doo. Well, how are you doing today there, Sir Michael?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Gonna be honest with you, I'm still getting a little bit of water out of my spell book, but there's nothing like a little shape water to drag it out.
Yeah, that was really odd what happened to you. Anyway, here's your lockpicks back. I appreciate the loan.
Oh, what? You can keep these. I've got more.
I also have more. I found another pair in my backpack while we were out.
Oh, well, thank you there, Buckaroo. I appreciate that.
I was wondering, do you perhaps know Silas Quest's race? Like if she was an elf, perhaps?
No, I mean, she had pointy ears. Maybe half, maybe full. I'm not 100% sure on her exact race. I didn't get to know her that well. She smacked me the first time I said hi. It happens. But I mean, not to judge people upon how their ears look, but I believe she was some sort of elf. She was a little bit tanned. She looked gorgeous.
All right, thank you. Now head off to class.
But it's Saturday. What do you want to like? You want to get lunch or something? Maybe we can go to like the Aquamarine Emporium. Maybe go buy some things.
I have other matters to attend to, but I appreciate the offer.
All right. Well, hey, bud, I'm always around if you need me.
Yes, you are. Have a good day, Jafar.
See you later there, bestie wingman.
Always
watching.
I can't wait until he dies.
Oh god. I hope it's Michael who fucking kills him.
Oh my god.
I will leave Jafar to do what Jafar will.
All right.
Jafar doing Jafar things.
The least I know, the better.
Anything? All right. Anyone else?
I want to talk to Bella.
Oh my God, bestie, you look even better in the daytime than you do at night. Hello. Oh
I
my.
had a really long hot bath. I felt great.
Oh my God, it's the best, isn't it? Oh, they have the purest
good.
water in the springs up at the high hills. Have you been there?
No.
You should let me
Are we
fucking
allowed?
take you. Oh my God, yes,
Oh
it's
my
right off
God.
of. Your girl Manari hasn't told you?
Is
She-
it hot water?
It's kind of, well, there's freezing and there's hot. They have the hot springs up there, and
have
they
hot
are
springs.
fucking perfect. It's supposed to be
Oh my
divine. It's a bunch of like divination shit. Like that's where like the monks and the paladins and the clerics and everything go to train. But really, it's just a fucking spa for like the 4th years because that's where all their homeroom teachers are. But because I have to take a few of those classes being a sorceress and a storm girl, hello, I get to go up there. But you can have Manari take you too.
Oh my gosh. I need to get to those hot springs, girl.
Oh my, do you want to go?
Absolutely.
Let's fucking go.
Let's do it. Lyra, we're going to the hot springs.
Oh,
Yes.
Lyra.
Faden.
Oh, she has to
Oh.
come with me.
Oh, you know what? Let me bring my help. Brock, come on, we're going.
My help.
Isn't Faden enrolled in the school as a sorceress?
Yes,
Yes.
but that's why she said specifically Storm.
Ah, gotcha.
Subclass. Anyways, so Faden and Lyra and Brock all go to the hot springs together.
Right.
The
Awesome.
beach episode. Let's go.
No, we're not doing that. That's what we're off to. All right, who else is talking to whom?
I wish to speak with Auntie Elgor, but I'll wait until after Manari.
All right.
Manari will find Ryder Ryan and pet him. Give him the old dinner that she promised and never gave him to.
Excuse me?
Dinner, not dessert. She said
Oh,
dinner.
okay. All right. I appreciate that clarification. I was like right here, like in the middle of the courtyard.
My
Jesus.
God, just because you can't see doesn't mean everyone else can't.
We
My
paid the
gosh.
black for what that's going on.
Where's the groundskeeper? I need to fix them shrubs.
He look, and you know he eats his fish and he climbs upon you. Anything else, Miss Manari?
No, she will spend her evening with the cat.
Oh,
Stop trying to fuck the cat.
all right.
No.
You two spend an evening getting together. Will you do me a favor there, Miss Manari? I'm
Mhm.
gonna move that over there. For you, let's see how romantic you were tonight. As you, would you give me you know what? Let's do a persuasion as you and him are talking. We'll just go like, you know, normal conversation. You'll be persuasive. Let me get his actual token out because this will be better. And I'm going to 14, perfect. He's gonna beat a 14 on a wisdom saving throw to not fall in love with you.
Little late for that.
That one.
It's a
Bitch.
19 during the night. Like you know, there was several like ooh woo moments, but he hasn't completely fallen for you yet. You know, no, I'm not saying that you know
Not
he is
yet.
that you guys are like boyfriend girlfriend, but he isn't like, you know, he's still a little the shyness in him with that 19. It's like like in the middle of like you guys hanging out, like he ran to the bathroom several times, and like sat in there for an ungodly amount of time, and like would come back out, and you would like put your hand on his lap and he'd have to run back. He's not mentally prepared as of right now, and you just hear in the bathroom like or like in the closet. It's not the bathroom, it's the closet because it's not like an apartment. You just hear, you can do it. You're strong. You're a beast. Just
It's a
talk to
slow
her.
burn.
Talk. We can talk. And then he'd come back out and be like, okay, sorry about that. You know, my fur, it's conditioning and it's very humid.
Explosive diarrhea.
In the closet.
Anywho, that's how you guys spend yours, Sylus. Wait, hold on. What about Lyra?
What about Lyra?
Oh, okay. My
I've
bad.
insisted that Lyra comes to us with the hot springs.
I didn't know if Lyra was going to do anything. I will
She
never.
can say no.
Lyra will bring the book along, but saying no is not an option.
Uh-oh.
Well, Faden
Uh-oh.
assumes you want to come, but if you don't want to come, you can say so. Because Faden always assumes you want to be with Faden.
Yeah. It's an assumption that works well for me.
Damn, is it trouble in paradise? What's going
It
on?
feels like it, right?
What? No. Lyra will bring her book.
I feel like
her book.
I feel like on your way, like your guys' way, you two like split off for a second to have a little chatty poo away from the other two.
What?
Lyra.
Faden?
You still don't like Bella, do you?
Why would I?
She did us a solid the other day, gotta admit.
I will admit that sometimes rats are capable of good things.
You're so savage. I love it. Okay, listen. Her sister is the head of the high society, which I have been tasked with becoming the head of, okay? I think she's fine. I like Bella. She's helped us. But really, the closer I am to Bella, the more I can learn about her sister, the more I may become the head of high society. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But isn't she also vying for that position?
She hasn't said she is, but if she is, well, you know, I have a counter offer that she might like. And I haven't told
Violence?
her because I have no. I was thinking maybe we become co-leaders. Split the responsibility and the work. More time to party. I'm still technically in charge. Think about it.
You've outdone yourself. This is a brilliant plan.
You really think so?
I believe that it is a good plan. I have small reservations about her willingness to co-lead with you.
If we make friends, you know, maybe she'd be willing to do that. It's about trust, right? She's helped us. She'd be doing us a solid. Maybe in the future I help her. A little bond going. Suddenly we're great co-leaders. What do you think? Look, it's a thought, okay? It's in my repertoire, okay? If it comes up.
I will follow your lead. I will do whatever you ask.
You're like the bestest, Lyra.
Thank you.
Oh my god, are we gonna go? Is everything okay?
I'm just
The
checking
smile
in.
that was
Buddy.
forming on my face is shattered.
Oh no. I just kind of grab Lyra's arm and I'm like, just don't worry. It's okay. You and I are always solid.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk to me, you know. Tell me things.
Tell you everything.
Better.
It's in my job description.
No.
When we get there, I wanna take the egg into the hot spring.
Okay. Awesome. Go ahead and roll me your we'll do this one a little bit different since you are taking care of an egg, go ahead and give me a, we'll call this a medicine check. No, yeah, we'll go ahead and do a
Okay.
medicine check with advantage. Medicine as like, you're trying to take care of something. So
I don't think you need the advantage.
awesome. With a nat 20, you can fill the egg, like, so you put it in the hot springs and you're like sitting in there with it. And she's right. Gemma was right when she told you like there was like divineness in these waters, and your egg glows a little, and you can almost hear a little bit of happiness like from it, like a mental, like just like glee come from inside this egg.
Ooh. Nice. I like it here.
Give me a second. 20. I just need to record your rolls. All right. Awesome. Sylus.
Sylus walks into Auntie Elgore's office.
Sylus, welcome. It's good to see you, my boy. Have you been?
Well, how have you been?
I've been better. Auntie, I need to talk.
Sit down, boy.
It's about this. And Silas hands her the list. Michael gave that to me. He found it in the courtyard.
Oh, the school's courtyard.
Yeah. Check the names.
Your friend Michael gave you this list.
He found it.
Why did he give you this list?
Well, he said I should look into it, but it ain't sitting right with me. And look at the names on it.
I know what the names are. That's why I'm asking you. Why did he give you this list?
The hell if I know. I'm his teammate. Maybe he wanted me to know something.
What are you involved? Sylus, do not tell me you're involved with these missing girls.
I ain't. I'm looking into it. I already called Pa about it.
Oh, no. Not Pa. Okay. Okay. Sylus, I appreciate you looking into this matter. I do. Very gumptuous. Very great bravado. Truly magnificent. However, we need to do things a little bit quieter, okay?
I understand that.
You find something like this, you bring it to me. You tell too much to your pa, he will find a way into this school. And we don't need the Pegasus running amok. I love him. He is my brother. I love you, my nephew. But I would like for school matters to stay between school matters.
I understand that, but this goes beyond that now.
How does this go beyond? Sylus, what are you not telling me?
How much does Pa tell you about the jobs he takes?
Almost none since I've left.
Oh, we had to turn down one.
Your father does not turn down jobs?
Trust me, this job went bad.
What did he do? What happened?
Involves the spindle. It was a dead job, went through, and wanted us for another job, turned him down.
Okay, what else? What was this job? You're not making sense. I need you to make... Sylus, you came to me with a note. We have some missing girls. The missing girls upon here. You have a bunch of other people that we will now be keeping an eye upon. You
Auntie.
tell me about your father and about a group and a job. You're not making sense. Please,
Auntie,
connect these dots.
Auntie, the dead job was shipping elf eyes.
He did not.
That's why the job went bad, why we didn't work with him again. When he found out, he was livid.
Were you a part of it?
Helped move some things, but that's about it.
I know that he's been desperate for money and he was desperate to get you in here, but I never thought that he would go so low as to hunt down elves and remove their eyes.
We didn't hunt them. We just moved the cargo.
Who hunted?
The hells if I know. We were only told to make the transfer.
Knowing your pa, may have been a little bit more than that, Sylus.
That's all I know. But all those names on that list are elves, and 3 of them are people important to me.
Okay. So, he took a bad job. And you're worried that, what, these spindled people are here?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. We heard Jafar say there was a couple of missing girls, and Michael gives me a list with 2 names crossed off of it. And both of the names are the ones he mentioned.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, I'm slow, but I ain't stupid. I can put 2 and 2 together.
No, those girls are missing. We were going to make an announcement Monday morning.
Well, I'm beating you to the punch.
Yes. Yes, you are. Okay. Okay. What I need you to do is keep an eye out for me. Keep an eye on this, Michael. This does not sit right with me.
All right, I will.
Do you think covertly question him?
Maybe, but why would his own name be on the list?
I'm not sure. To throw you off his trail?
All right, look.
I mean, you've come to me with some things. You have a boy in your class. He just so happens to have a name full of elves upon it. A couple of them are crossing out. His name is also upon it. He said, here, have this. Something's not sitting right. Not at all.
Yeah, you and me both.
I don't want to bring him in for questioning it. That is not enough. We will put it over to Kent. He will be involved with this. And I believe it is time that we do an investigation proper. If people are actually hunting down students instead of them we always have them go missing, but this looks like intent behind it. Keep
That's
your
what I'm
nose
thinking.
clean.
That's what my gut's telling.
Keep your nose
Honestly, you know
clean.
I can't promise that.
That the fuck you can't. You keep your nose clean. The amount of work your father, if what you're telling me is true, your father went through great lengths to get you in here, even as far as to take eyes from elves. Keep your nose clean, and keep an eye out on your friend Michael.
At this point, Silas just kind of stands up, puts his hand on this. I understand that, but I'm going to tell you right now, if anything, even so, sniffs at them wrong, I'm standing my ground.
You do know that if you kill a student, you will be expelled.
Well, that might be a risk I have to take.
That does not sound like a Pegasus.
No, but I'm doing what's right. And I ain't gonna let somebody get slaughtered over some goddamn eye hoarding business. And I have a chance to stop it, I'm gonna take it.
And what if you're the one that ends up slaughtered?
Well, I know I did what's right. And do my best to not.
How about you just come and get me, Sylus? What is this illusion of grandeur that you have?
It's not illusion of grandeur. I'm just telling you, I'll follow what you say, but if I have to stand my ground, I will. I ain't gonna go looking for trouble. I know trouble finds your ass first.
Be smart. Don't take on anything you can't handle. I do not want to have to answer to your father for why you are dead.
Don't worry. I know when to hightail it.
Okay, go. And don't be late for class again on Monday.
I'll try my best.
If I have to send my echo out to come get you, your ass will be grass.
I know you'd tan my hind 12 times over.
All right, go. You're a good boy. Go.
Silas just nods in agreement and leaves the office.
Awesome. Anyone else before class on Monday?
Just reading my book.
Awesome.
So Sylus is the last to arrive to class, right as it starts, just almost being late. But he looks like he hasn't gotten a night of sleep and like he's received a thorough ass kicking. I'm talking beaten and just walking down to take his seat in the front of the room.
As he comes in, smelling pretty ripe. Didn't have a shower yet. Exhausted.
Yes.
Exhausted. You hear the intercom system come on. Hello, actually, that is not his voice.
Wrong voice.
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Hello.
Shit, Kermit the Frog's here.
Let me get my old man voice. Wow. Hello, students. It's been an exciting first couple of weeks of school. I hope that you are all doing well in your studies and you're not burning the candle at both ends. However, this announcement is not a pleasant one. There will be some pleasantries, but not at the start. I would like all of the campuses to know that I do not appreciate the exceedingly rough rushes this year. Too much vandalism has taken place. We have had more vandalisms within the bathrooms. Students are staying up all night in the bathtubs. We also have students that have gone missing. We would like all of you to know that you, and I cannot stress this enough, please, for the love of Christ Almighty, the Dragon Lord himself, please, please be careful. We have investigations going on for the missing students. And we have a visage going on for them later this week. Hopefully we find them. We have contacted their parents. And some of you may be noticing them gone from class. If you have any whatsoever, any information about Sam, Witherin, Holy Moly, Sylin Quest, and Anna Joy, please inform your teacher. Please inform Miss Elgore. Any information upon these missing people would be more than appreciated. Also, whoever stole my staff, I would like it back. It's a family heirloom.
Oops.
And to the students who were found, well, to the students who were in the Library of Madness, count yourselves among the lucky ones that it did not take from you, and you took from it. Now, furthermore, we have our homecoming and our first game coming up for the Blood Rush. Huzzah, huzzah! So everyone, please mark down on your calendars 1 month from today for our homecoming dance. And remember to ask somebody whom you care about. Make a friend. That is all. Thank you. Victor pipes up and goes,
Well, during the announcement, Sylus would have looked back across the room at Michael.
I would glance at him and kind of make like serious eyes, whatever the fuck that means. But
You just see Sylus looking back, hella exhausted, but he picked up what was going on.
yeah, I would shoot
Dang.
glances of acknowledgement,
Oh,
I
actually.
guess.
Jafar goes,
Fucking Jafar, no.
I forgot. Yeah, you sat down back here. He sat down with you. He thinks you're his bestie. He goes, why is he looking at you like that? Is everything okay in paradise?
You just see like a deadpan, I am exhausted look on Sylus's face.
I think he's just tired. I wouldn't put too much stock into it.
I did, however, find somebody who could divine some information for you, like you asked me to.
Oh, who would that be?
So we're part of the high society now, and I asked Miss Helen Hurst. She said that she does happen to know a spell like that. But don't worry, between me and you, I didn't tell her what it was for, because I didn't know.
Thanks, Jafar. I appreciate the help.
Well, thank you, because she started questioning me, and I didn't have to lie.
Exactly. The less you know, the
The-
better.
This is why you're the best wingman ever. You know that, Michael?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
With that, you hear, non-we! Please pay attention. In 2 weeks' time, your first 9 weeks will be over. All of you need to know that we have a big test coming up. One that will not only find out if you have learned as much as you can from this school, but also we will all find out how much you are about critical thinking. It will be a mock test of things you'll find out in this world. Sometimes you will come across villages that need our help, our support, that everything is not always straight cut and dry. Your test will be upon one of these mock villages here in the Deadlands. So, make sure over the next few weeks that you prepare yourself for this test, and you sharpen your brains as well as your bronze. No? As he looks to Sylus.
Sylus is just very exhausted, doesn't say anything, but then gives a thumbs up.
For everyone wishing to take the curses and potions class, we still have a few more. We have a couple of you that have joined us at night. Please make sure do not take any extracurriculars onto your plate that you cannot handle. But we do wish to have even more of you, which would be excellent to have. Also, Sylus, I have here a requisite. Well, you are being asked to go to the Aquamarine Emporium. Apparently, a package has been delivered for you. For any of you students that do not know where that is, it is in the main building, and it is in the main campus. And if you have any gold that your parents gave to you, you can go there and buy different things for your classes to help you. But Sylus, you have a special requisition apparently that has been dropped off for you. So please go upon today and pick that up, okay?
And Sylus just nods.
Wonderful. As class sums up and goes, it is the end of the day. You're all dismissed on to your own different ways. Does anyone want to do anything in class or anything like that before we move on to the next part?
Yep.
Study.
Sylus does not faceplant into the desk from lack of sleep.
Awesome. Study. Bam, 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 bam. Awesome.
I was born to lead, not to read.
I was born to lead. Awesome. Perfect. So over the next couple of days, things kind of goes normal. The weekend comes. You guys spend your weekends at the high society doing trivial things. You guys meet some of the members. Like she said, the rest of the place is open to you guys. You find other areas. There's literally a kitchen in there. There's a dining hall in there. You guys are getting ready to host a party for some of the higher classmen. That this is their last year. But there's a couple of things that you guys have noticed while you've been hanging out at the high society. They do indeed lock off half of their rooms, but anytime that you guys are there at night, you notice that a lot of the actual members of the high society seem to go and leave instead of being there. It seems like every Saturday night, a lot of them go. And there's a couple of times that you guys have like tried to track them, but you guys have always lost track of them. and have not been able to suss out where they're going, and they've seemed kind of like very, very inconspicuous. Like they're trying to hide something. Like you can really much tell that they've been trying to hide something from all of you. You know, they've just been having you like clean up the house, do all this. They really haven't asked that much. And like Arden said, a couple of days ago, Holy Moly has also gone missing, Miss Manari, and Ryan has been pretty upset about it this entire time. You'll also notice, because you and him both go to the Highlands, since he's a paladin, you're a cleric, he's also been missing from his divine classes. He yeah. So very, very like weird things have kind of been going on with the high society. You guys have tried to break into like one of the doors, and Michael, you have discerned after trying to like pick a lock and see what's going on when no one's been looking. I'm assuming that that's something Michael would have done, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. That the main door in seems to have a magical lock on it that you cannot pick. So keep that for later. As you guys leave class today, will Michael be, or Sylus, will you be going to the Emporium? Would you be bringing your friends along with you?
Yes, but first, as they're leaving class, Silas is just gonna stumble past the ladies and grab Michael.
Oh, okay.
Hey there, Silas. What do you need?
He just kind of says, "Well, just time to talk. Maybe read in the library when you got extra time."
Sure, be happy to.
All right, we just got a couple of notes I'd like to go over, make sure they're square.
Yeah, make sure our information is parallel.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Do you guys want to go have this conversation first before you guys go off anywhere?
We could.
I would like to, but I'll open the floor to the other members of the party.
The first given opportunity, Manari will question her apparently disheveled furry friend.
Oh,
Where Holy Moly is gone.
I-
Because they're usually together.
I don't know. He went to class and, he no come back. I haven't seen him. I've
She'll
known
pat
him
him on the
since we
shoulder.
were kids. Is he okay?
I imagine he is. We'll find him. I know we will.
When you see him last?
When did she see him last?
But I think
Like
it was
in
at
the
the rush party.
courtyard with
no, for you it would have, because it's been a little bit of time. Probably last time you saw him was like literally in class, like your guys' divine classes together.
Yeah, I saw him the last time we were in the divine classes together. And like I haven't seen him since then. Did he say anything weird before he disappeared?
No, we saw him here and then him go. Can we,
Huh.
you want to go look for him?
And then me and him left together?
You guys have class together. No?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant at a different time. My apologies.
No, I just miss him. He hugs you.
She will hug him.
Hey
there, buddy.
You are sopping wet. He has giant tears. He's not in his cat form. He is in his giant bugbear form. He's very fluffy. He feels like a shag carpet's hugging you.
Nice.
Tears are coming down, and he just goes,
Should we look for him?
Yes, of course. We can look for him together whenever you want to.
Okay. Are you strong?
Define strong.
Well, if he go missing in Highlands, that's where the That's where the fourth years are. They strong up there. I don't want to die.
I
What if he
the worst
dies?
case.
What if he
No,
what
no,
if
no,
he
no,
went off
no.
the path and he died? You know, because in here we have the undead, but up there they have the big bees.
I'm sure he's fine. He's strong too, isn't he?
Yeah.
See, so he's surely fine. Just camping out there, perhaps.
You want go tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and rope my lovely friends along with us, or would you rather go alone?
Make me a persuasion check.
I was about to get fucking murdered. The fuck?
Hold on. He's gonna do a wisdom saving throw.
I guess we can go together. Me
His
and you.
wisdom's so fucking high.
He's a druid. If that helps you out any.
His wisdom's so fucking high.
It's only 18.
He's only got 2 more points than me.
Wildfire druid, circle of blazing.
He looks at you.
Okay. You want me to like pack anything?
What do you think would help us not die?
Oh, you, I didn't know. Maybe while we were out there, like you had like a plan or something.
You see, I don't really see that far ahead into the future. I just kind of roll with the waves, except for on the boat. Then I didn't do much rolling, but that's a story for a different time.
Okay, Miss Manari, we go together, me and you. I'm gonna be strong, and I'll hold my shape today.
Of course you will.
Okay, I'll see you tonight.
I'll see you there, buddy.
He
She will pat him on the shoulder.
he puts his hand, he like cups his hand into yours, and he goes,
Here, for you. I know how hungry you get.
and he produces 10 good berries into your hand.
She will take them. Thank you, dear.
Just so you know. So good berry, as he casts it into your hand, he produces basically 10 berries that will give you 1 healing, and just eating one of them will nourish you for the entire day.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Anyone else wanting to do anything before we head over to Michael and Sylus doing their thing?
Did we notice that Sylus looks like shit?
Yes, it's very apparent.
Smells and
Uh,
looks and smells. You know, it's a dual Libro thing. You know.
Then I would go check him out. Go
Look hot there,
investigate the
Silas.
situation.
Hey,
Yeah.
baby.
As basically as like so Silas kind of like bum rushed Michael, but they are like definitely standing right here, like trying to have a little conversation as all the other students leave.
Silas,
Sorry,
what is wrong with you?
just a little tired. That's it. He looks beat to hell.
Like he looks like literally somebody beat him up.
Like he got a thorough ass kicking.
I could easily tell he got his ass kicked.
Yes.
Silas, who hurt you?
Oh, this is just a little extra training.
Without
No.
asking, I'm gonna perform a medicine check on him
Okay.
just while he's talking.
So what do you do?
I'll just like start like poking, prodding, looking at things, lift up clothing if I have to.
Ouch! Hey, that's still raw.
You see those
Silas is-
bruising cuts, slashes, his a black eye.
Listen, Silas, we know like you're a badass and stuff. You don't have to lie to kick it with us. What the hell's going on?
I'm telling you the truth. It's just some extra training.
I don't believe you.
These wounds do not suggest just a little training.
it's easy. It's just look. I got in a little extra fighting practice. That's what it is. All right.
With what?
Manari, would you fix him up? He looks like garbage.
Sure, of course I would. I assume it's been enough time for a quick little long rest.
Yeah.
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 Easily.
Perfect.
It's been like 3 days. So
Yeah. You can if you don't have spells, yeah, you can long rest and get yourself your spells back. You have spells. You have it.
Target is 6.1. What do you mean? He's right there. I can't cast Cure Wounds on him.
I gotcha.
You might have to target.
Wait, where's
Yeah, it was the range being weird though.
Yeah, it might be because this is a gridless map.
probably.
Ah,
You're good.
so there we go.
As he does that, because you were technically you had gotten a little bit of healing before you came in. That Cure Wounds will remove your exhaustion.
Thank you. Thanks. Feels a lot better. But Faden, that's what it is. I'm getting some extra training in. That's all it is. All right.
Does he seem deceptive?
Yeah, he's definitely hiding something.
You know what, Sylus? I respect your privacy. I'm gonna let you lie to my face. Okay? All right.
It's
Next
not a-
time,
it's
just
not a
tell me
lie.
that you don't want to tell me. Okay?
It's
And then
not-
she just turns around pissed and just starts walking off.
It ain't a lie though.
When she's like that, nothing you say is gonna convince her, buddy.
Look, Lyra, I'm just getting some extra training in.
Whatever you
Sure, it's happening.
say.
Look, it's just at off hours. That's it.
Whatever you say. I am just the physician. And then I will go follow Faden.
I thought you were Faden's best friend.
I wouldn't worry about them too much. They'll be okay.
It's not the way I work.
You can go after them and we can have our chat later if you wish.
I will, but this is important.
I agree. It is very important that we solve this issue of missing people as soon as possible.
Look, I'll check on him after we talk. Right now, we need to get our information square because we're on the clock.
Yes, we are. These names are being crossed off very quickly.
Let's hit someone more private. All right.
I will follow Sylus.
Wonderful. As you guys go to leave, you hear, "Non oui, Sylus!
Ah,
You have been late for your cures, for your curses and your potions class 3 times this week.
I'm sorry about that.
One more
I'll do
time,
better.
and you will be let go. Do you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
Manari,
Yes, sir.
pop quiz. What does Bane do?
Oh my god. You didn't look at all?
I don't know how to explain that in character. No.
But you know.
Do you want
Uh,
help explaining it?
I would absolutely love help explaining that in
Okay,
character.
you do me a favor, Manari. Give me an Arcana check. Michael, tell me what you do in character, Michael, to help him out. And if you need a DC 12, since it's literally awesome.
Don't fuck up.
So as you sit there, like bracking your brain about Bane, you go, it makes people more susceptible to basically before the save, the target must roll a d4, subtract.
It's a weakening curse.
Yeah. It makes people weaker when you sit there and hold a concentration on them, and they have like miasma in their throat.
Chef was gonna say it debuffs them.
I was, and then I stopped because that's not. Somebody said it debuffs, but I'm like, but that's not really what it does, though.
It's a weakening curse that makes the strikes not land. And
No, because it's minus 1d4. So it's literally he's asking like, what do you do? Like, how do you do it? What does it do? So for you, it would literally be I make more people. I make people more susceptible to everything because that's what it does. More susceptible. And as you tell him that, he goes, "Continue your studies, girl. You'll have another quiz next time I see you."
Oh no. Okay. Looking forward to it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What if Michael is
Oh.
not around? He cannot help you.
Oh, speaking of that, hey Brock, wake up! Class is over.
They're all gone. I just didn't remove them because they're gonna have to be back here soon.
Oh, gotcha. I still see Brock's token.
Yeah, this is every time that you guys go to leave, I have to reset the class. I literally have to go push the chairs back in. Awesome. So you guys go to leave. You two go to find somewhere a little quiet. You close to where your guys' class are. You guys go back to like the mainland and you go to the cafeteria because you know that it is not the cafeteria. You guys go to like the entrance great hall where they'll hold like ceremonies and stuff like that. The auditorium, if you will, the gym for most other people. Let me just
Fuck, it's dark.
I just said let me just boop. As you
I know, but I have to play the bit.
Okay. As you guys walk in, it is empty. It looks like it's being set up for some sort of thing. You guys really haven't been in here very often, but it is basically a giant like meeting hall. As you guys take a seat in the corner, I'm going to throw everyone else in here that's not here just so that they have eyes on it and they're not just like, what the fuck?
Help, I can't see.
Yeah.
I'm blind.
Yeah.
Manari, you
Still.
never can see.
Yeah. Yeah. Please, while I'm talking, yell out that you're blind. All right, go ahead, you two.
All right, Michael, this is bad.
I know it's bad. It's extremely bad.
Look, we need to know everything that each other knows. Where did you find that list?
The list, I found it in a bush outside of the high society. After you guys had walked in, I just saw it lying there and picked it up. I don't know how it got there, which is why I asked Jafar if he might be able to find out the history of it. He did tell me that Helen might be able to help us with that, but I don't know who's all involved with this. So I don't know if I can trust Helen.
That might be a problem because I gave the list to Auntie Elgor.
Well, they're both staff, so it shouldn't be that hard.
No, but Auntie wants me to keep my nose out of it, but I told her I can't promise that. But
That's true.
in the
But I
time,
they won't keep my nose out of it. That's for sure.
look, you said you found it in the courtyard at the High Society building.
Yes.
Now, was it tossed there or was it dropped there? Because there's a huge difference.
Can I tell if it was dropped or tossed there?
Yeah. You know what? You go ahead and make me an insight check. It looks like it was dropped there.
If I remember correctly, I believe it was dropped there.
Well, that means somebody didn't intentionally intend to lose it.
Yes.
Which means we know something that they don't.
Well, they probably noticed that they've lost it by now, though.
Now, here's my question. Was it someone passing through the High Society building or someone in the building?
That I cannot answer. We will have to figure that out ourselves.
All right. And in the time you found the list, there were 2 names off it, and they got 2 more.
Yeah. Ollie and Enan. Enan.
Anna and Holly.
Yeah. Holly and Anna.
Above board question. Do we know how much time passed before Michael finding the list and the announcement that 2 others were missing?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 days. 2 weeks.
All right, so that's a 2-week time. Either they're getting 1 person a week, or they snatch 2 up at the same time.
Probably moving slowly to not draw attention too fast.
Now, here's my question. Where would they be hauled up? Because the only way we got here was by that goddamned boat.
Well, I can't say this for certain, but I was very close to Sam. And I noticed the perfume she wore was very pungent at the high society. So if I had to make a guess, I would place them there at the very least.
Wait,
It's worth checking
Sam.
out.
Sam's perfume was at the High Society.
Yes, it was
Did you
very strong.
did you see her at all from the time you got here to when you found the note?
I have not seen Sam. I've been trying to avoid her as much as possible as to not connect her to what I'm currently trying to do.
Well, here's my line of thought. If her perfume was pungent there, what if she's still there?
Yes, that's what I'm getting at here. I think maybe she might be still alive and they're holding her at the high society.
Well, do you know
If that's
exactly
the
where?
No, I'm unfortunately my sense of smell is not that good. I just know she was there.
I recently got my sense of smell back after I got my nose broken in the crypt.
Well, if we're at the high society again, I will then describe to him her perfume smell because I completely forgot what you said it was.
It was like Chanel
But
#5, but it was like
it,
lilac #5 or some shit like that.
Got it. Between Chanel #5 and Lilac #5.
Yeah.
yes, if we're at the high society, if you can pick up that scent and try to focus down on its origins, we might be able to find her.
Well, I'm no expert, but I think perfume don't last 2 weeks.
Unless she's still there.
Well,
But
no, she'd have to reapply it.
yeah, which she might be trying to signal somebody.
That's a real big stretch there, Michael.
It's it's all I have. Like I don't want to lose her.
Is that important to you?
Yeah, she means the world to me. Like I broke it off with her to protect her from all of this, and yet she's right in the middle of it, and it's seems like I did it all for nothing. And I just hope that we get to her in time to stop this.
Well, it seemed to me that the list had a bunch of other students' names, which means we need to tail them, and that includes watching your own back.
Yeah, I'm aware of who might be after me, and I've seen signs of them here already.
I got a pretty good idea as well.
Yeah, if you have an idea, I'll draw the symbol of the spindle and show it to him. Do you know what this is?
Silas would recognize the symbol, right?
Yep. It's from the
Yeah, I
bad
know.
job.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Yeah, when we were in the mausoleum and I opened the wardrobe that the doppelgangers came out of, at the back of the wardrobe was this symbol, which is why I think that the doppelgangers and them might be connected somehow.
Silas just immediately squints at Michael and says, "How do you know that?"
I've I have a past that I would rather not talk
No.
about.
I mean, you passed out with me when the doppelgangers came out of the wardrobe. You wouldn't have had time to examine it.
I know the symbol very well. It didn't
That
take me
don't answer the
much of a
question.
glance to tell what it was. If I show you the letter A, do you know that it's the letter A? Or do you spend 10 minutes trying to decide if it's the letter A?
Silas is glaring at Michael right now.
He
Look,
doesn't know that Faden told you literally all of this and was the one that showed you the symbol. I think is what he's getting at.
Yep. Silas wasn't there when you were filled in.
what? I'm so confused.
Faden told you about the symbol being at the back of the thing and showed it to you, but Silas, I guess Silas wasn't there when that happened. So he's asking, how the fuck do you know? It's because he doesn't know that you know, or how you know.
I thought I saw it before I passed out.
No, you didn't see it before you passed out. Faden literally showed you on her phone.
Oh, right. Redcon. Second.
It's happened. It's fine.
It's fine.
when I awoke from the mausoleum, Faden had shown me the symbol, and it was apparently in the back of the wardrobe.
I couldn't tell you if it was there or not. I was walking around blind that time.
Yeah, unfortunately, but Faden should be able to back up my story at least.
Right.
But they are
Sure.
connected to my past, and I do not have a taste for them.
Wait a minute. If that symbol was in the wardrobe, and those silver sons of bitches came out of it, you think they have something to do with them?
They're most likely connected. It would be strange for them to be in the same place and not connected. The question is, how did the wardrobe get in there?
I assume it was put in there.
Yes, but how? How do they get it in there? Like if the spider if they put them in there, how did they get access to the mausoleum and this school to begin with?
You think the ice has something to do with it?
I don't know if the ice has anything to do with it. It might just be a coincidence.
Yeah, it could be, but why would they put something in a frozen place if it wouldn't work?
Maybe they were trying to hide it for an opportune moment, and we just happened to stumble upon it and activate it too early. Like some kind of hidden agent or some kind of sleeper agent type of thing.
Well, does that mean the cold makes it go away?
I think the cold just happened to be there. I think they got released because we opened the wardrobe.
Could be. I mean, why put such a light lock on it?
I think it was just supposed to stay hidden. No one was supposed to find it. Definitely poor on their part if that was the plan.
Explains the hidden wall.
That's about all the information I have at the moment. Do you have anything else to add to it?
Nothing of great importance. I know about the spindle. Have a bit of history with them as well. But I couldn't add any information that you probably don't already know. I only know them in passing from one instance.
Yes, I've had great deal of passings with them, unfortunately. Left a bad taste in my mouth. One that
Well,
I will wash off with their blood.
I got a bad taste as well, but look, I ain't gonna repeat what happened in the past. Now, here's my question to you. If we look at this list, we got four names. If we look at that list, we got four names off it. Who do you think they're gonna go after next? Because it looks like they're taking it methodically.
One second.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Holly seems to be the first guy gone missing.
Yes, Holly going missing definitely is not good. But I don't know if the sex matters to them. I think it's just the race.
That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, I still feel bad about injuring Holly's back.
Question, Chef. Do I know he's Steel Pegasus?
Oh, that's actually a good question for Silas.
Yeah. Like, would Michael know you're part of Steel Pegasus?
Silas actually has mentioned it to the party before.
Okay.
I think it was in your introduction.
Oh, I think so too. I couldn't
Yep,
remember,
so-
so I wanted to. I was like,
Yeah, Silas has mentioned it when we were in the Deadlands and the Ruined Mausoleum.
Okay.
So yes, you would know.
So you're Steel Pegasus, if I remember correctly, which means I that group had connections to these, at least for a short while, and it might be connected to what's currently going on.
You'd be right about that.
Do you know if the Steel Pegasus is assisting them here?
Fuck no. We cut off all lines of contact with him when one job went south. Told him to go stick it where the sun don't shine.
Did that job involve what's currently happening? As best as you can guess.
Sylus pauses for a moment, thinking of what information to disclose to Micheal. Yeah, it might have had something to do with it.
Then it seems we're on the same team then, because I part of my past that I don't like to talk about was I was once a spindle, unfortunately.
Sylus just immediately snaps and is glaring at Micheal.
But when I found out the job that I was doing for them was something that I absolutely did not want to be a part of, I immediately broke ties and vowed to right the wrongs that I had unintentionally committed.
Sylus is just still glaring at Micheal.
You can
You
think
know,
what you will, but that is in my past now, and what's in my future is to their
Micheal,
detriment.
Micheal, until you prove otherwise, just know I ain't trusting you fully.
Well,
At least I'm going to be
as
honest
far as
about it
I
and tell
know,
it to your
Steel
face.
Pegasus is still assisting them, so guess we can't trust each other unless we take our words further.
I never broke my word before, and I don't plan to now.
I have also never broken my word, but here we are.
Micheal, I'm going to let you in on a bit of wisdom. Pa taught me that your name is in the mouths of others. It's your job to make sure it has teeth.
I prefer my name to never show up in someone's mouth at all. That's kind of the job of a rogue and a criminal.
And Sylus just kind of raises an eyebrow after Micheal says criminal.
A bad criminal is one that's widely known.
Infamous one.
You should ask Jack Sparrow.
But you have heard of me.
But you have heard of me.
Jack Sparrow's and
Hey, we don't talk about Captain James Hawking.
I'm assuming at this moment that we've kind of amicably decided that we're still
Sylus
sus of
and
each
Micheal
other a little.
are reluctantly working with each other.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna trust this steel fuck who was buying the eyes. He was buying the eyes from him, as far as I know.
And as far as I know, he's the one taking the eyes.
Why would I take my own people's eyes? That's fucked up.
Exactly, but we haven't
weird.
shared that information with each other, so now we're just kind of staring at each other.
But Silas doesn't even trust me though, so even if I did say it, he was like, of course you didn't kill your own people.
Sylus has reason not to trust you right now.
I've been
Oh yeah,
honest
I'm
with him.
sure you didn't.
Oh, do what?
Pussy.
This is why
What were you gonna say?
this is why you just have a shared backstory with someone where you trust them implicitly.
Yeah.
It's great for
That
party
was
dynamic, though.
Walker.
Oh, let me change this.
He's
That's a
Yeah.
big
fucking
man.
huge.
You guys haven't noticed you're just small.
Manari, what's his dick size?
What?
Too damn big.
Jesus.
Blindside, go.
Blindside, go.
You can see everything, right? See it.
True sight, go.
So the next day, you all kind of like get together. Silas tells you guys about the Aquamarine Emporium, and you guys end up going on a bit of a shopping list, on a little shopping spree. If you guys will do me a favor real quick, you guys can double click on your tokens. You can go to your inventory and you'll see that you all have a bit of money. Everyone except for Sylus, because Sylus is poor-ish, is poor.
Yeah.
Sylus oh, my bad. Manari should have less money. Manari has less money. She is also poor.
Sag.
But the rest of you have 10 GP. You have 5. You guys are in this store. Sylus, give me a second. You'll be talking with Mr. Milo here. As you guys enter into the shop, you see knickknacks. There's some weapons in here. There's some potions. There's a bunch of other things. Now, here's the important bit as I'm doing this with Sylus. With your character sheet open, you see up at the top right, you have the X. Right next to the red X are the 3 dots, right?
Yeah, the ellipsis.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to click on that, and then you're going to go to equipment shop. This equipment
I
shop
see it.
is tied to your character and uses your gold. You'll see at the top right that you have remaining gold of X amount of GP and so on and so forth. You can buy things in here for your GP. If you would like to do it by cost, you can hit the little cost button and it will do everything into how much it is worth. The only thing that is off limits to you guys in the markings that you guys have would be the basically things that you can ride. So you guys aren't getting mounts at this
No mules.
Yeah, no mules.
I'm sorry, how do I purchase things?
So for this, we'll go over that real quick. So like right now I'm looking at Lance. You have that little plus sign over on the far left that does not purchase things. That brings up what the actual equipment is if you want to look at something before you purchase it. But if you want to purchase it, you click the arrow that will take it over to the far right. Put in whatever you can. You have the totals and stuff, and then you'll hit confirm when you're done. If it tells you that you've spent too much money, go ahead, Lyra.
I have no idea where you're looking for this plus sign.
Oh, I'll send you a snapshot in Discord.
Did you hit the little ... and go to equipment shop?
No, see, that's what I missed. I missed the ... equipment shop.
Yeah, open up your character sheet up at the top right, the 3 ellipses, and then go to equipment shop.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So you guys can buy whatever you want. There's a couple things in here that are kind of spicy. I like them. But this is for you. You guys have 10 GP to spend. Spend it however you like. Sylus, for you.
Or there was a package for me.
Oh boy! Oh, I'm glad that you came. Oh, yes, the package for Mr. Sylus. Oh, you must be a fan favorite around here, Mr. Sylus. Miss Elgor delivered you a little package, and she had me remake it for you, a little bit of tailoring for you, if you would. He goes underneath the cabinet and he pulls out a jacket, one that you literally, it looks like an aquamarine jacket. It looks no different from the one that you are wearing, and he puts it on, and or he doesn't put it on. It's folded, and he puts it on the counter, and he like rubs it a couple times, and pat. What do you think about this?
You got me something.
Yeah,
what is it?
This is your auntie's coat, and he literally pulls like the seam apart in the middle, and he goes to the right, and you can see that there are 15 different zippers inside of the coat, with different colorings and different symbols upon the zippers. And he goes, "She asked me to retailor this for you. Apparently it was her old adventuring coat, and she wanted it made especially for you. She said it would help you out. It is full of useful things."
Motherfucker.
And he slides it over to you. I'm going to put it into your inventory. You now have one Elgor's Court of Useful Things.
I knew exactly where this was going.
You will, however, notice that this does not have the same items in it that a robe of useful items has. This one does. Each zipper, you have a little zipper that has a dagger. One has a little lantern on it. Another one has a little steel mirror, a 10-foot pole, some hempen rope in a sack. These are all pockets. There are 15 pockets. Every time you unzip one of these and take it out, you have a new pocket. You can hold up to quite a bit of items in these pockets, as this jacket seems to be a little bit different than a regular jacket, if you will, as the pockets go in. I'm going to also give you the items that they have. This robe has, of course, a dagger, a bullseye lantern, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, a sack. It also has a gem of brightness, a potion of giant strength, dust of dryness, the Kogmoth's ointment, which is really fucking good, 4 potions of healing, 2 potions of greater healing, 1 wondrous figure wondrous figure of power, the silver raven.
Oh shit!
One slipper of spider climb and one boots of speed.
Damn, Auntie's looking out for me.
Auntie is looking out for you. You have this. You do not have to put these in. I have them in my own little thing. Whenever you want to open up one of these pockets and pull out these items, just let me know, and I will drop it into your inventory for you.
Sounds good.
And he goes, well, I hope that you take care of it. Make sure that you tell her that you enjoy it, and that I look forward to doing much more work for her. I love Miss Elgor, and I can tell you this. She is one feisty lady, but this has gotten her through many of times, she tells me. This, it may be a little bit used, but it shall come in handy for you.
I'm honored to have it.
Just above board, one of the main things that you may be curious about would be that gem of brightness. I'm not sure if you know what a gem of brightness is, but basically it has 50 charges and it does several different things. But they all they all have to do with light.
Yep, I got it.
Awesome. There you go. That's in there. You can always look those up later so you can see exactly what the fuck those do. But you do have them. Awesome. Have the rest of you went shopping?
Yeah.
What did we end up
Maybe
getting? I want to hear.
save up for something.
Faden may not get that much more money.
I got
Can
a whip and grappling hook
Awesome.
and manacles
can Faden take Lyra's money?
and a
Oh,
vial.
let's do that.
Oh, I forgot to. I mean, technically, yes. This was all money from Faden's family. A pittance as they left. This was underneath the couch cushion.
Maybe I can see if I can just get one for free from the school.
Get what for free?
Aiden is very, very attracted to the instruments.
Oh, an instrument, you say? Well, you're more than welcome to talk to the shopkeeper.
Hmm. The ones that she really wants are too much, but she thinks maybe she could haggle for the pan flutes.
Does Driz sound very far away to anyone else?
She sounded like she was
Not
breaking up.
particularly.
A little bit.
I have made many purchases.
I was getting quieter. Sorry.
Lots of leather Manari, huh?
Manari?
Prepping for her time with Mr. Fluffy.
Also, I'm broke. I don't have money for shit.
Wait, you got 5 GP?
I'm
I had
actually
15
broke.
GP. I have 8 GP left over after buying everything.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could give money. I mean, if you see someone's broke as they've went and got something, you guys can always. That is your money to do with as you want.
Imagine being poor.
Excuse me, Mr. Shopkeeper.
Yes, ma'am. What can I get for you?
I was interested in the pan flute, and but I think it might be a little too pricey in my opinion. I think it should be more like, say, 10 gold.
10 gold for me pan flute. You know, that's a special pan flute.
What's so special about it?
Well, the one and only. We had one of the most famous bards that ever came through the school used that pan flute. Left it behind, told me to sell it. He even autographed it.
So it's a hand-me-down flute.
It's Peter Pan's flute.
Previously used items, sir. Please, please. I think that it's only fair to give it to me for 10 instead of 12.
From a famous bard, nonetheless.
Oh, I don't know.
I tell you what,
I'm
can
a
you
little
play?
dingy.
If you can play me a song on it, I'll give it to you for 10. Actually, nay, I'll give it to you for 9.
I'm gonna do my darndest.
All right. I'm going to give you a pan flute to use, okay? Give me a second. Let me open it up, and then I'll take the 9 straight out instead of you doing... Actually, go ahead and just purchase it,
Oh, okay.
and then we'll do all the haggling in a second. The reason why I'm having you purchase it is so you can just click the button because you're going to use it like you would any other item. You-
Hit plus, and then
It'll tell you that you don't have enough money. Just tell it it's fine.
oh,
Your sheet will then register like negative money, which is fine. Manari, why does your sheet register negative money? What did you buy?
I didn't buy anything
Everything.
yet.
Why didn't you buy anything?
I'm looking and I'm incredibly indecisive.
Why does Michael have... Oh, never mind. You're fine, Michael.
Yeah,
I was like, fucking EP? Jesus Christ.
it was
I was-
auto.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know. Did you get your pan flute?
it's like well, letting me. Oh, here we go. Okay, I figured that out.
You want to or you want me to? Because I'm here already.
I've
Okay.
got it now. It,
You-
I hit plus, but what I needed to hit was the arrow.
Perfect. And you can even see on your sheet that you're like negative 2 GP. Awesome. Press the pan flute for me and play him a song. You need a DC 12 to get it for 10, a DC 16 to get it for 9. A DC 12. What song do you play him?
I play O Triton Boy, obviously.
How does that get? I don't know that ditty. How does that go?
Hold on. I know this. Oh, Triton boy, the conch is calling from reef to reef.
I thought you were just gonna like hum it. It's a pan flute. You don't have to sing it.
It's got words though.
Okay, it's got
Know you can
words.
play.
Can you pan flute the words?
Can you do
Okay, hold
Make
on.
the noise with
I
your
do.
mouth, like easy.
Oh, that is a song from my home. Oh, I love it.
You're a Triton too?
Oh, no, I grew up on the seas, my lady. Oh, that was beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'll give it to you for 10 gold.
Sweet.
Not the copper more.
Take it.
All right. Wonderful. That'll leave you with 0. As you guys all go in there and bargain and everything like that, you guys can continue. We're gonna continue on since we had that, and we're like 10 minutes over. We have a special guest that's about to join us for this next part. You guys kind of go through the next couple of days doing some stuff. It's getting closer to the homecoming. Michael has hold on. Michael has thinks that he may have found out how to get around an arcane lock. This is probably only like, but if that was a Monday that you guys found out about the missing kids, this is Friday. Go ahead, Sylus.
I was going to say, after Faden finishes playing, Silas is kind of turns and says, I didn't know you could play.
I like music.
Well, it was pretty.
Silas. Still mad at you though.
He just kind of shrugs.
All right. Wonderful.
Oh, I want to make sure that you know I have been going to see
I know.
Mistress Aquamarine. I know I didn't like do that, but I
And you can always
doing
go
that.
back to the library and talk to the librarian. That's always on the table for you too. Friday night, you guys are actually heading to the high society. Michael has a plan to try to get into one of the rooms and see if he can't find Sam. And he finally figured out, or he thinks that he knows a way to stop this magical lock as people keep going in and out. The idea is to maybe put some sort of tape or something upon the hinge before the door actually closes.
Really
I thought that
quickly
was fucking Ocelot from Metal Gear for a second.
from
As you guys start heading there, You guys run into Elgor and a guy that you would recognize from seeing back in the library as somebody that was going into it. But as you guys kind of like walk into them as you guys are about to head from your classes over to the Deadlands, they stop you and all of a sudden you see somebody go, oh, it's Elgor, and she looks at all of you and goes, wonderful night, students. That's not her voice. She goes,
Evening, Auntie.
hello, Sylus. What are all of you doing out this late at night?
High society night.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. Hey, we've been looking into a few things. Would you students mind helping us out with something?
I mean, I don't mind helping you out, Auntie.
Certainly.
Wonderful. Just a few questions. We had some things go missing, and we are doing a bit of an investigation. If you just wouldn't mind, would you happen to have heard any of your classmates talk about the headmaster's staff and who may have taken it, or where we may find it?
Team above board, Sylus isn't gonna lie to his aunt.
Shit.
I'm fine with that.
You know what? I am too. Fuck her.
Well, Auntie, I may know something about that.
Okay, Sylus. I wish you would have came to me a little sooner, but better now than never. What do you know?
During Rush Night, I think it was, the older Demon's sister, Gemma, asked her sister Bella to take it from the headmaster's office.
Hmm.
And when we got back later in the night, Bella had it.
You'll see Elgor look at the man in the coat.
He
And-
nods.
That is. The rushes did get a bit out of hand. Thank you for telling us. We will need to go back and speak with Miss Damon one more time. Miss Lyra, you seem to be making an awful lot of noise. Do you know where a book has went? We are looking for one that came out of the Library of Madness. It is the Conjuration spell book.
I can't find
Lyra,
She
are,
just stuffed food in her mouth.
Lyra, are you snacking?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna share?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some?
You want some?
Fucking
Yeah.
genius.
Christ.
Elgor looks up at the guy.
What I think she's trying to say.
No. Let him do his thing. Would you please read her mind?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This is some tasty food.
Lyra's my
God damn it,
favorite.
Lyra.
Go ahead and do me a deception check there, Lyra.
Against mind reading?
Yes, against mind reading. As they asked
Damn, I
you,
thought I was just gonna auto-fail.
Just start singing This Is the Song That Never Ends in your head over and over again.
It just goes on and on, my friend.
Yeah.
People started singing
Just-
it, not knowing what it was.
Just think about the food.
Yummy. Tasty.
Elgor looks up at the gentleman. Max? Did he die?
Sorry.
This is when
I
Max
died.
had a Windows update.
No, I was
Max
muted.
Max now has a Windows update.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Testing 3-4.
All right. Upon hearing that, he shakes his head.
Silas, do you have something that you wish to tell us since you're so forthcoming tonight with information?
I mean, I checked out a cookbook from the library.
Oh shit, he doesn't actually know that we took it. He
No,
can't
he
see
doesn't.
I don't
shit.
think he saw it.
No, Silas never saw Manari take the book from the library. He only saw
amazing.
the book at the rush night.
This went out well.
Never been so glad that I didn't give you sight.
Elgor looks up at Kent.
He's telling the truth.
So, he has not failed me. That's good. That's good. Listen, we just a bit of questioning. Sylus, would you do me a favor?
Sure, Auntie.
Back in my office, I left the door unlocked. There's a file upon my desk. Will you run and go get that for me?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
And Silas leaves the party.
Oh no.
The man eyes him as he walks away.
Ba-da-ba-ba-boo.
Honest
Then-
man leaves the party.
Then he looks over at each one of you with his soul eye, just like studying your faces.
I'm still eating.
Do any of you know about the vandalism that's been happening within the bathrooms on campus?
Well, when I heard about it, I wanted to go see it for myself, and I went and took a look.
Any of the rest of you?
Mhm.
Yes, miss. I went with her for that.
Me too.
I went but stayed out of the bathroom because, well, if you can't tell, not my room to go in.
Did any of you find any information there?
No, I got distracted staring into a mirror.
Any of the rest
Kent
of you?
looks at Elgor.
Define information.
She looks back. Yes, Ken.
You read the report.
Define vandalism.
Yeah.
Let's give them a moment. Do you happen to know who have been taking any of these, or any information since you decided to go into
Well,
the room?
about the bathroom, there was some magic in there apparently. Some kind of dimension stuff going on. That's all we could figure out.
So we have had some investigators look as well. Dimensional magic. How did you discern that, Miss Faden?
Oh, well, before Manari started staring into the mirror like a weirdo, she cast detect magic.
Ah, so she tainted our crime scene.
Oh, is that what that
Exactly.
was? Well, I mean, it was days after you guys had reported it to the students. I mean, we didn't go in there immediately. We waited a while.
And the
Figured
next
you were done with it.
the next day, more went missing, and when we went to go and double check, we found new magic there.
Well, it had been days after we heard about it before we went in there, so I don't know why they're. I don't understand that.
Well, we would like it if we wouldn't murk up investigation areas with needless magic.
To
Well,
be fair,
I
if it
thought
was an
because it wasn't sealed, it was okay to go in.
Exactly. If it was an investigation, it would have been smart to cordon it off from the rest of the school, would it not?
Well, here's the thing. When we went in there, after the first incident, there was another incident. And when we went in there to check it out, we did find the detect magic had been given. The assumption was that somebody was looking to see if a trap was put in place. Would you know anything? Would you all be there to try to detect a trap within the room before you were to take more of these mirrors? Or something
No,
like that.
we just wanted to know what was going on.
She looks at Kent.
He nods. She's telling the truth.
Wonderful. Kent here has a few questions. But before I give it to him, Do you know any of the people? Actually, that's a broad question. When was the last time you have all seen Holy Moly?
Um,
I
well,
have no idea.
I think, well, he was there for rush night, and then I think he was in class for a little while, but then he just sort of disappeared.
I saw him after that when we were going to the divine class. I haven't seen him since then.
She looks at Kent.
He's telling the truth.
So back to this book.
Oh no.
Miss Manari,
Oh, fuck.
do you happen to know who may have taken it?
Now, define taking it. Does it count as taking if the book gives itself to somebody, for example?
I would like to know who removed it off the premise.
Now, I.
Define off the premises.
I would say it was probably the library.
Don't you dare throw him under the bus like that. He's a great man.
He's a good
No.
guy. Okay.
Did you know he's the former headmaster? He's very cool.
Now,
That
I need.
means he's got a lot of influence.
I can answer your question, but I need to ask one first myself, if you don't mind.
You can answer mine, and then you can ask your own.
Or there is somebody else that I would like to make sure doesn't get in any trouble for this action, should they have not been supposed to do this?
It's a very simple question, Miss Manari, do you know who took it? And if you could tell me who, we would just like to get it back at the moment.
Now, okay.
Conjuration spells, Miss Manari, especially the ones of the caliber that was held within that book, are very dangerous within the wrong hands. Do you know what 9th level conjuration magic can do?
I'm afraid I
Manari
do
doesn't even know
not.
what her own spells do.
That is
Over looks at
rude, but
Kent.
fair.
He's telling the truth.
Correct. She's an idiot.
Theft of school property is quite illegal.
Now, okay.
Oh, well, then
so
we're fine because nobody stole anything.
that is true. So it wasn't theft. The book
Manari,
let
shut
me
up.
take. No, you see, he can already.
I would like to take full responsibility for what I'm about to tell you. May I do
Oh,
that,
no.
please?
You're more than welcome to. A little bit of trust around here and a little bit of truthfulness would go a long way.
Whatever punishment happens, I want it to be on me, please.
Not for
Ugh.
you to decide.
Okay, so since I'm gathering you can tell whether or not we're telling the truth at any given moment, I might as well be a little forthcoming with you. I may or may not have taken said book, but I was okay. I'm not sure if it'd be
Manari, it's okay.
stretching the truth to say allowed to take the book,
If
but the
we
book
were
would have
allowed,
probably killed me if I tried to take it without its permission.
You talk way too much. You gotta.
all right, listen. We were having rush week. We were given our rush task. We were told to collect the book as our test to see if we're good enough for the high society. We went. We met the librarian. He was a swell man, and he said that if the book let us take it, we could have it. He told us that. And you know what? I think he's a great man, and I'll go with you to talk to him about it if you like. But anyway, the tests were passed, the book let us take it, and we took it back, and we completed Rush, and we joined the high society, and we were very happy about it. And we were told that the teachers knew these things were happening, and she starts crying.
No, we already knew that you had taken it.
I got the file.
Thank you,
Oh my god.
Sylus. Stay right there, would you? Miss Faden, thank you for being forthcoming. This is a bit of a test, as you were. Not that your friend, the librarian, had stepped out of bounds, but when you are faced with a man with the expertise that Kent here has, it is very hard to get something by him.
I didn't want to sell out Mr. Librarian. He's very cool.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. I don't particularly mind getting in trouble, but he was lovely.
We are going
Well,
to
you were
write.
trying to save me from punishment.
No.
Oh, no, no.
Fuck Michael. Throw him in jail. Fuck him.
You see, if I'm going down, you're going down too, motherfucker.
I would have put it on
Manari,
high
you talk way
society
too
and
much
not
to the
on us.
popo.
Like we did with the staff, but instead we were like, yeah, we took it. Fuck you.
You've got the right to remain silent,
Ugh.
Manari.
Not when they can
Every-
read minds, we don't.
I take
Yes,
full
it's inadmissible.
responsibility.
It's
Nobody else did
inadmissible.
anything wrong. It was my decision to go there. I made everybody else go.
Now,
The question.
hold on. What's
no,
going on?
hold on. The question about the book was not to see who exactly had it, but it was to see who could be trusted and who couldn't. You were very forthcoming to throw somebody else underneath the bus, but when it was your own hide, there was a lot of scurrying around and scurrying about. Miss Faden, I commend you, not only for your truthfulness, but for your bravery to step forward in front and to take any damning evidence. You should be proud of yourself. It is hard to find someone with that kind of commitment and values.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Kent,
I'm-
please, I think it is time for you to do your job.
My name is Detective Kent Dirkwood with Campus Police. We're all under suspicion of vandalism, theft of school property, and the disappearances of 4 students.
Wait, we're suspects?
Wow, you're really looking in the wrong place, huh?
The Echo looks at you, Silas, and goes, "No, not you, Silas."
Somebody took Holy Moly.
Actually,
Yes,
For some time.
he's disappeared, and I've got a darling friend that I'm looking after, and he's very distraught about his disappearance.
What sort of relationship do you have with Sam Witherin? And when was the last you saw her?
Oh shit.
I don't even remember her name, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we had very many interactions, if any at all.
Kent, I believe that we should probably do this in private.
Yes, I agree.
Miss Manari, would you come with us,
Ah.
please?
Oh, I don't suppose I have a choice here, do I?
No.
All right, then
you
I'll
do
come
not.
with you. But before we leave, Faden, if you can find Ryan and tell him that I might be busy tonight, could you please do that for me?
Sure, I'll go look for him.
Thank you.
Just say psst, 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 psst.
We have fish, kitty kitty.
As they all walk away, basically the real Elgor, Kent, and Manari, you see them get to the water fountain, and as Kent turns around, Miss Elgor, like basically away from you guys, she walks up to Manari and goes, "Manari, I'm going to need all of your items." And she holds open a bag, and inside is a darkened void. And she goes, "Please put them in here."
If you insist, I hope I'll get them back by the end of the night. And she will start depositing all of her items in there.
Who has the mirror shards on them?
I have
Uh,
mirror shards.
Hey, go.
Faden does.
I hate to
Not
tell
a
you,
damn person has any incriminating evidence on them. What are you talking about?
I,
Oh, we're
I,
talking
That's
above
my
board.
favorite.
I hate to tell you this, Miss Manari, but you're not going to be getting out in a very long time. You're
What?
more than
Uh-huh.
likely, as this concludes, depending upon all the evidence that we have and we have gathered, about this, you are going to go to jail.
Eh?
You will be
Ah,
you will be expelled from this school. The White Council will be here within the month to collect you.
I
Can we hear this?
You're
understand.
telling me a blind person kidnapped these people?
I think we
No
don't hear
one's
this.
no, they are gone.
Oh, pain. It's just so sad.
I do hope you'll find the right perpetrator behind all of this, given the expulsion.
We will do our best. We do have questions for you. We hope that you answer them as truthfully as possible so we can get into this, but unfortunately, the evidence against you, Miss Manari, is quite damning.
Mm,
We have
Correct
Not a-
your previous misconception. I do not read minds.
only tell the truth.
I can tell when you're lying.
That sounds like mind reading with extra steps, if I'm going to be honest.
No. I don't believe in magic.
Hi. Interesting.
The fuck does that mean?
Do you believe in magic?
I don't believe in gravity floats away.
As you put all your things into the bag, Kent puts shackles on you, and as he does, you can feel your eyes go dark, and you are truly blind, and you can feel no magic around you.
Unfortunate. Mm,
And you guys end up getting back. You end up going into a cell, and you sit down in the cell. And Kent and this is away from all of you. Actually, we'll do this real quick. The Echo stays back to talk to you real quick, Sylus.
Well, before that happens, Silas is just kind of looking at Faden, just with a smile.
What? Why?
Takes a lot to earn Auntie's respect. You ain't too bad.
Just figured if we totally tattled, we'd probably get kicked out of high society. And really, I just thought it'd be better if we just told the truth. And then, maybe if I took responsibility, they'd let me back in because I didn't narc. I don't know.
Silas just is only smiling and then turns back when the Echo gets his attention. What is it, Ani?
Please keep your nose clean, Sylus.
I'll
And-
try my best.
And if you have any other information, and she grabs you by your coat and puts you up to her face, do not wait until I have to come find you. Do you understand?
Yeah, real clear, Auntie.
Do not let this happen again, Sylus.
Got it.
And she lets you go. Good boy. Thank you for going to fetch the file. And she walks off. Actually, she just disappears.
Hells, that woman terrifies me.
Back in the jail cell, which that's what we're going to call this, Manari,
yes.
I'm going to ask you a few actually, Kent, you ask her the questions. I don't know if I can handle this.
All
I'm-
right.
Hmm.
Miss Reneci, you are under suspicion of the disappearances of Sam Witherin, Holy Moly, Silent Quest, and Anna Joy. Now, what is your relationship and the last time you saw each one of those persons?
The only one of those people that I can remember having any real interactions with is Holy Moly. I'm afraid the others I've seen in passing, I honestly can't remember ever having conversations with any of them. And the last time I saw Holy Moly was in the Divine Training classroom.
Was there a reason she seemed upset? Mention of a boy named Ryan.
Yes, Ryan was upset this morning because of the disappearance of his friend. And
No, she was upset when she was speaking to you.
Which she?
Holy's a dude.
Oh, Holy's a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're good.
Yeah, Holy. That's what I meant.
Was he upset when he spoke to me? I don't particularly
According to our
remember.
witness, he was.
I don't really remember seeing him upset. Was he obviously distraught during
Answer the questions
class?
as best you can.
Oh, fuck.
Doppelgangers.
I don't remember seeing him upset. I'm sorry.
All right. Sam Rithrin. She was last seen walking you back to your room.
I was never walked to my room by her. The real me wasn't, I should say. I suppose.
What do you mean, the real you?
I figured the headmaster and Mr. Roblin would have told you about it, but our running hypothesis is that there are versions of us walking around, running around.
Kent,
Us as
don't
in
worry
the
about
party.
that. No, we've already went and looked at this, Miss Manari. We have been told, and as we went to look at the mausoleum, there was nothing there.
I'm afraid you need to send better people then.
I'm afraid you need to quit covering your tracks about whatever it is you're doing. Doppelgangers now? The mirror people?
Look, if you think I'm covering my tracks, why don't you ask your thought-sniffing hound?
Elgor, she's not lying. At least, from what I can tell. Silent Quest. She was last seen speaking to you by the fountain in the schoolyard. Do you
I
remember
think
this encounter?
I think that might have also been with my doppelganger, as we'll call her, it.
All right. Anna Joy. She was also last seen entering the bathroom with you.
I never entered the bathroom with anybody except for Faden and Lyra that one time, which you guys heard about in the courtyard just now.
He's telling the truth.
So you never go in there late at night?
Never
Where
to
you're
speak to a mirror.
No, I try to avoid public mirrors.
So
If I recall, back with your friends, you said you were staring into a mirror.
Yes,
Why?
then I was with my friends. That's a very long story, but let's just say I like to converse with my god. And I find
Your
it more
God.
comforting to find them in the mirror, so to speak.
So when you've been
Elgor,
found in the bathrooms at night, as they've been in the tubs, what have you been doing?
I've don't f- mm, I shouldn't have ever been found in the bathrooms late at night.
Manari didn't come with us. We were there.
Yes, she did. If you go ahead and rewatch that VOD, you'll see. Where I was
Really?
like, she only sleeps for 4 hours. That's why I told Sylus
Oh,
people that
right.
he sees would be doing this from time to time would be Manari, Lyra, Faden.
Yeah.
Yep. I can confirm.
Starting to get the
witnesses have
impression.
confirmed seeing you walking around campus at night.
I mean, to be fair, if you were at a campus and studying all day, I think you'd go a little stir crazy. So it's good to have a walk around every once in a while.
Well, you don't seem to be lying.
The only problem is, I think that gives us a bigger problem than anything, Kent.
Yes, it does. Why don't you tell us about that long story? You'll have a lot of time while we investigate. If there is a doppelganger moving around, and someone sees you outside of your cell, we'll know it's not you.
And that's where we're going to end the session tonight. Yay! Manari is actually going to be in jail for the next 4 weeks.
Woo!
My bad. The next 4 weeks of us playing, the next 4 sessions. So
What?
yeah.
Oh shit.
Later, nerds.
Bye, Charles. Love you,
Bye,
dear.
Charles.